12 seconds we've been live. Yes, Abdullah Malik, Grand Admiral, Alan Reed, Noah Sigma, Owen McGrath Daniel, Danny Dawson. Welcome to the GBFC live stream. It's a big one today. It is a final, basically. You win, you could finish in the Champions League still. We don't win, it's all over. And I'm telling you now, I mean it. After watching the football yesterday and seeing Man City show up the way they did, seeing Aston Villa, who were just beyond brilliant yesterday. We'll talk about them a little bit. I think Chelsea today, without a win, it's over. Top 4, top 5, Champions League spots, done. All right, so this is win or bust. Mr. Lawrence Benson is in the stream. Hello, mate. What's going on, Edgar? Mr. Hangover, Kathleen, Brian, Finn Vickery is in with the Maresca outs within 1 minute. 2-1 win, Cole and Jack. Well, I mean, look, we need Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. We're going to start with some Chelsea news today. I'm hoping we've got a news folder on the way. And we're also going to react to the lineup when it comes out, because I'm sure there is some contentious discussion that can be had as soon as we know what the team is. Because I just don't think we're going to be impressed with it. Like, every game that I don't see Reece James at right back, I'm like, nah, we're done for. And remember, in 2025, he's played right back once and he got man of the match for England, for goodness sake. David Steinhardt with an early doors donation. Thank you, mate. I know we're going to win. Thanks for steaming. I think you mean streaming, but I'm basically steaming right now. I am a little bit burnt. I mean, I say a little bit. I basically look a completely different colour to when I did my preview yesterday, because I played tennis in the sun for 90 minutes today and it was 40 degrees. It's bloody hot. But what are we saying? Let's get the poll up and running, shall we? Because I think this is going to be an interesting poll. Fulham, draw, Chelsea. Let me know what you think is happening with this game. And whilst you're there, if you're in the stream right now, we've got 300 of you in here already in the first 2 minutes. Smack a like on the stream. We are aiming today for 1.5k. We normally aim for 1,000. But we've been killing it recently with the stream. So 1.5k likes is the goal. And I'm sure you can get us there. Let me know your score predictions as well. Oh, wow. 56%. Oh, how the standards have fallen, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just change the scoreboard to say the kickoff time, just in case everybody thinks it's starting now. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. UK. We've got a few games also happening. Thank you, Mikey Page, for liking the stream. There's some big football today. We could actually see the Premier League title go to Liverpool, potentially. Don't think it will today, because I've got a feeling Arsenal will beat Ipswich, because Ipswich are rubbish. I say that, they drew against us last week, but we are atrocious, so I think it's still a fair comment. And Liverpool go to Leicester in the latter game on Sunday afternoon. And if both Liverpool and Arsenal win, then Liverpool are still 13 points ahead with 15 points to play. So it's basically when instead of if for Liverpool now. But yeah, this is the league table. If we take a look at it here, Liverpool are top with 76. Arsenal, 63. All of these draws, to be fair, they could actually... Liverpool have got Arsenal at Anfield. Welcome to the stream, those of you joining. Newcastle. Could Newcastle chase down Arsenal? I'm going to say no, because I think Arsenal will win today and 7 points is a bit too much. But Arsenal have obviously got to worry about the PSG games. Man City, 58. They are coming into form at the right time. Nottingham Forest, big game for them this week as well. They've got Spurs tomorrow, 57. Aston Villa, 57. Chelsea, 54. So like I said at the start of the stream, this is non-negotiable. You win or bust. If we draw, I'm not having anyone turn around and be like, Fulham are a good team. Yeah, we know that. And unfortunately, we've got to be brutal now because the last 2 Premier League games, which we've both been live for here on GBFC, the fact that they have been so abysmal means that the lives, if we're a cat, right? Cats have got what, 9 lives? Well, we've used up 8. So we have literally got our last life left. And we're going to have that. We're going to say that every week now. So if you watch the match preview, you will know that I said this is a final for Chelsea. And it is very much a final. So, nearly got 400 of you in here already. Love that. I was looking forward to this today, you know. There's just something about streaming that is just fun. Confidence at an all-time low. I mean, look at the poll results, guys. Make sure you get your vote in, because I want to try and get as much of a balanced overview of your thoughts as possible here. 20% of people are saying draw. 24% saying Fulham. 56% saying Chelsea. Considering this channel is basically 99% Chelsea fans, like I sometimes see opposition fans chime up with a comment, but I think I did a poll in the community page a few years ago, and I'm pretty sure it was like 98% were Chelsea fans. So for only 55% of the Chelsea fan audience to actually believe we can beat Fulham is a damning indictment on where Chelsea Football Club are right now. Unfortunately, that's the reality that we're dealing with. But anyway, let's take another look at that Premier League table, shall we? Newcastle, 59. To be fair, to change the tune slightly, if we win, we are only 2 points ahead of Newcastle. But the problem is, right, I just don't see us beating Newcastle away. They've lost 10 matches this season, and they were very well beaten yesterday. But I think that Newcastle away game, I don't actually want to watch it. I will watch it, obviously. But early kickoff on a Sunday as well, like it's just got recipe for disaster written all over it, that game. Yeah, now please, if they're ready. Got some quesadillas on the way. Oh, I love a bit of coconut water. Aaron Ramsdale got a 9.3 rating. Why do I feel like Chelsea will look at Aaron Ramsdale's performances this week for Southampton and probably try and sign him? Guys, get involved with the votes. Get involved on the poll right now. Who is going to win? Fulham or Chelsea? Or is it going to be another draw? Aston Villa's form is insane. That is very true. If we look at them again, they're sick. They're 3 points ahead of us, man. But we do have a superior goal difference. And maybe some of those big wins that we did get earlier this season could end up actually being in our favour. But I also think, I might be wrong in saying this, can somebody get me the correct truth here? Is it head-to-head first between the two teams? If it's level on points, then goal difference? Or is it goal difference, then head-to-heads? I should know this, but I don't. Chelsea are going to dominate, says Head Poncho. I mean, I'm fully ready to see your reasoning behind that. Fulham 3, Chelsea 0, says Finn. Finn has chosen violence today. But to be honest, goal difference first. Okay, cool. So actually, I mean, we are ahead of Aston Villa and Forest. Aston Villa could change that very quickly, though, to be fair. Let's actually take a look at their fixtures. Look at this form. Let me just make that a bit smaller. Aston Villa's form is outrageous. And even that one away at PSG, like, everyone is getting beaten by PSG this season. So this is just outstanding. 1-0 away at Brentford, 3-0 at home to Club Brugge, 3-1 against Al Ain. When did that happen? 3-0 at Preston, 3-0 at Brighton, 2-1 against Forest, 3-0, 3-2, 4-1. Like, they're just in such good form. .6 goals per game. And they've just been consistently top half all season, apart from in week 2, where they dipped. Goal difference first. I wonder. Goal difference, then goals for. So does head-to-head even matter? Felix, I really do hope Palmer turns up for this game. He needs to. Maresca said it himself, and that's, to be fair, Maresca has been like he's been on some mad drugs in recent weeks, which he hasn't. But he sounded like he has been. And that was the first time I think he's actually answered something with any remote honesty, was in this press conference where he was asked, if Jackson and Palmer don't keep scoring, will we get top 4? And he said no. If they keep not scoring, should I say. So finally, he said something that I can actually agree with and endorse. Because it's true. Like, Cole Palmer's not scored in 15 matches. Imagine 15 games we have watched Chelsea and we've not had a Palmer goal. Mental, I tell you. Enzo doing hero doses out here. Well, I'm still waiting for the news folder. But I don't think we're going to get it. Because we obviously had some news last night about... Well, David Ornstein was talking about Chelsea's shortlist for the summer, basically. And, well, it's interesting to say the least. Goals for, goals against, head-to-head is the order. Okay, cool. So goal difference, goals for, goals against, head-to-head. So probably it won't go down to head-to-head. Which is good news for us because apparently Chelsea haven't beaten a team in the top 15 since the start of this year. We haven't beaten a team in the top 15 in the Premier League since the start of this year. Like, but there's people telling me on Twitter that I'm delusional. There's people all over social media saying Benson's lost the plot. Benson's overreacting. And as soon as you start to say some stats, everyone kind of like crawls back into a hole and doesn't want to talk to you anymore. It's funny that, isn't it? And my advice for people right now is to do independent research. Go and look at stat websites. Go onto a website like FBref. Watch back Chelsea games, not just highlight videos, because highlight videos are exactly what they says. They're the highlights. They're either the real goods or the real bads. And I think you can go super negative by looking at the highlights of all of the bad stuff, or you can be blindly positive by only looking at the positive highlights. If you actually really watch Chelsea right now, the problems are actually flipping deep on the pitch. And it isn't just, Nicholas Jackson doesn't score. Like, he doesn't really even get quality service, I'm going to say. But at the same time, right, if you look at Ollie Watkins last night, look at Ollie Watkins' first goal in the first minute, 33 seconds he scored. The only reason he scores that isn't just because it takes a deflection, but because he actually shoots early. Chelsea players, we don't ever shoot early. We don't ever create that sense of surprise for an opposition defender or goalkeeper because they know that we're going to try and walk the ball in the net, or we're going to hope that Marc Cucurella can run in and head it in from 3 yards. That's literally the only way we can score. You can be a supporter or a plastic. So are you also one of the people that says, well, you can't criticize anything because that makes you plastic? I just want to understand what I'm responding to here in the comments. So being a supporter means I have to what? Like, what does that mean to you? What does supporting Chelsea mean? I'm genuinely curious here. I'm trying not to come across as sarcastic because I'm interested to know. Because I don't know about you lot, but I'm not one of those people that is like, if I was paying money to go and watch this, I need to be entertained. I would much rather go to Stamford Bridge and we win 1-0 with an own goal than lose 5-3, but it was fun to watch. I want Chelsea to win. I don't care how. But if we're not winning, then you also then have to think, well, okay, we're not winning and I'm not entertained. Bloody hell. Well, this is actually a problem, isn't it? At least if we were trying when we're going out there. Do you know what I mean? Like actually getting shots away, like quality ones and making good chances. Oh, darling, thank you.
I put the sour cream on top already, so it's easy.
Oh, my word. Guys, we have got quesadillas. I don't know if the lighting's giving that justice. And homemade salsa.
Which you can spoon on top with a spoon here.
Or I could just scoopy.
Or you can try scoopy, but it might fall out.
Okay, thank you very much. You are officially the best person in the world. Thank you. Love you too. Wow, guys, this is unreal. Georgie has made me some beef quesadillas. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Someone said it looks like a chocolate roti canai. I mean, I'm telling you now, this is the best tasting thing that's just been made in the world. Hang on. I'm seeing good news. Wait. Reece James is playing. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Boys, that is a sick team. Right then, Enzo. Okay. W's in the chat right now. W's in the chat because finally, that's the starting 11 I can back. That is the first little bit of positivity that I've felt about Chelsea this week, and it's only the flipping lineup. But that is a solid 11. I'm going to get it up on the screen for you lot. Don't you bloody worry. I can see you typing it. Thank you, David, for the $2 donation. This lineup is sick. Well, let's. The lineup is good. This is a really good lineup. And as much as Sancho's been in good form, Enzo Maresca is going for the kill here. This is your Chelsea today. Robert Sanchez in goal. Reece James at right back. Honestly, you've got no idea how happy I am to see this. Finally. Trevor Chalobah, Levi Colwill, Mark Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Madueke, Palmer, Neto, and Jackson, and Lavia is fit enough to be on the bench. This is actually great news. I mean, look, we might be 1-0 down inside 30 seconds, but this is a solid team, and no one can criticise this lineup, I don't think. Come on. Yeah. This is the best lineup we could have had. I don't think we can get a better lineup than this. This could be a good day. This could genuinely be a good day. And the crazy thing is, as well, just to bring it back to some kind of reality here, I'm celebrating because we're finally seeing something normal. And also, Christopher Nkunku isn't in the squad. So you know what? I feel like we are finally getting a bit of bollocks here. And the good kind of bollocks, if you know what I mean. I feel like Maresca might, and again, this is all hypotheticals, right? But I feel as though he might have actually seen something that could resemble the light. And as a result of that, he's like, right, we're pretty much down and out at this point. And there is an ounce of hope. There is an ounce of a chance. So now, we've got to be realistic. Christopher Nkunku has been he's been absolute dross for so long. Don't keep him in the squad. Brilliant. Love it. That's exactly how it should be. And I'm glad that Nkunku is the one that misses out. Because yes, we don't have a striker on the bench. But flipping heck, man. We might as well play with 9 men if Nkunku's out there. Because no one wants to pass it to him. So technically, you don't get the footballer in Nkunku and you lose the other players around him because they don't want to pass to him. FPL Tom is saying 4-1 Chelsea. It's amazing what a good lineup can do to the mood, isn't it? Like, even I'm actually quite excited now. Like, that is a good team. That is a solid team. And I feel like all the Chelsea players now, there's no excuses here because all the players know that that's the strongest team too. They just do. Imagine if Maresca inverts Reece James and Caicedo fills in at right back. My word. I would not be surprised. What did you expect before to play injured players all season? What a stupid take. All of those players have been available recently. So, nice try. But they've all been available, but we haven't seen that lineup. This food is unreal. And if you guys could see the sunset I can see right now, my word. I feel like we're in for a treat tonight, guys. 5-0 Chelsea statement game. I mean, look, that would be unbelievable. I just want to see us get a win, to be honest. Like, the last 3 matches, even the Legia Warsaw game, the first one that we won 3-0. Flipping heck, man. Like, the first half was just so bad. The second half, I was like, oh, okay, like, we're moving. We're going somewhere here. Like, this is okay. But this is a good lineup. Do you guys want to see the responses? Let me see if I can do this. Wait. So we're on the Chelsea. This is the Chelsea Twitter account, okay? These are the first responses. Add. Okay, if you're a Chelsea... Why is Sanchez starting? James right back where he belongs, finally. What do you guys think? Oh, Maresca, I love you. LMAO, is Sancho starting? If he is, don't bother. This guy's not even wanted to look at the flipping picture. He's just already there, just spewing in the replies. Palmer should be benched. Oh, dearie me. Don't ruin my Easter Sunday. He started James, we win. Sanchez again, F we losing. We don't care. What? One of the most satisfying lineups in a while. Hopefully you allow them to play their positions as it is on paper. That's the truth, isn't it? Like, this is all good, hypothetically. Reece James still been having his minutes managed, can't play a full 90 twice a week. Okay, but he can play a full 90 on Thursday, can't he? So therefore he could play a full 90 at the weekend. But they choose to... Oh, people just don't see it, do they? I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to respond. I can see the bait. I'm not buying. Jorgensen starts instead of Sanchez. I mean, Jorgensen had a generational stinker on Thursday, though, didn't he? Don't ruin my 420. Facts. Today is 420, actually. Happy Easter, everyone. All right, we nearly got 1,000 people in here, but we don't have 200 likes. I reckon smack a like on this right now. I believe in you. We can do it together. Hey, Bill Fry with a $5 donation. Maybe since it's Easter weekend and Good Friday has passed, we will rise above all the crosses into the box and actually have build-up play. I like that comment. That's a well thought out Easter-related comment. I do hope we can rise above all of the crosses too. Maybe today's the day where Chelsea just bring back that beautiful champagne football that we saw at the start of the season. Like, we've seen it. We've seen it. That was a great donation comment, Bill. I appreciate that. I can't see many beating that today. Happy Easter, everyone. This food, honestly. My girlfriend is literally the best cook. Are you related to Barry, Bill? Serious question. Barry Fry, the chairman of Peterborough. Oh, yeah. Seriously good scran. Honestly, the quesadilla is unbelievable. Right, I'm going to do a build a bet. Last night, I was so annoyed, guys. All I needed for a 180 to 1 bet for the Aston Villa game to come in. All I needed was one more tackle from Boubacar Kamara. And he got taken off. As soon as I checked it, and I was like, oh wow, like this is actually good. Like I think this is coming in because he was having an unbelievable game. He just needed to make one more tackle. And then as soon as I checked it, Emery bought him off. Right then, Chelsea are going to flip and win now. I've got some belief back. I might just be an absolute fool, an idiot, a loser, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. Mark Cucurella is going to score. Now, Reece James is going to score. Reece James is scoring. Our captain's scoring. I don't care. Joachim Anderson's getting a yellow card. Cole Palmer's going to have 2 shots on target. Noni Madueke's going to have 1 shot on target. And Ryan Sessegnon's going to commit 2 fouls. Let's go then. Bring it on. Reece James is going to score. I'm telling you now. £2 returns 552. We love it. That is the one. Then we're going to do another one for £2. And we're going to do a Mark Cucurella to score bet. And Cole Palmer, both to score. Willian scores for sure. No, I don't think he does today, you know. Okay. Remember, Anthony Taylor is the ref. To be fair, as much as you guys know, I can't stand Anthony Taylor. He's actually not been that bad against us recently. Oh my goodness. Every mouthful gets better. We got 1,000 viewers already. Not even half an hour in. Shout out to all of you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I've got a feeling, right? This is going to be a big 6 things we learn after this game too. Regardless of the result, it's always going to be a big video after a Premier League game. 6 things will be out after the game. But I feel like we're finally getting to see our strongest team. The only thing I would say maybe is I think we are better when Lavia's in the team. But in terms of a starting 11, I think you have to lose one of the wingers for that to work. Or you don't have Reece in right back, basically. Make sure you vote in the poll. 55% still Chelsea. I think the lineup, I thought that was actually going to boost that a bit. Make sure you get the votes in. We're nearly 1,000 votes. 55% of you are saying that we are going to win. Oh, yes. I've just seen some people there talking about Caicedo's yellow card situation. Don't worry. That problem is over. It was last week that if he would have got a yellow card, he'd have got a 2-game ban. But now, he can do what he wants. Just don't get sent off. Shut my curtains. It was a beautiful sunset in the background. Once you vote, you can't change it. Well, that is also true. So I kind of set you up for failure there, didn't I? I'm trying to pick up some green peppers with my fingers and it's not working. Shout out to my exams on Tuesday. Wish you success. Good luck, mate. But remember, if you fail, it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's a pretty bad thing to say without giving added context. But what I mean by that is there's always going to be another time. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. Nkunku dropped. Yeah, I mean, he's been more than dropped, mate. He's been left at home. I'm sure there's going to be some added context given to that because, I mean, does there need to be? Like, I think realistically, we've finally seen a Chelsea lineup that's actually worth backing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've actually got belief that we're going to win. Oh, I'd love another one, please, if there is. That's okay, no worries, thank you. I think Enzo Fernandez is going to get an assist today too. Okay. No Rodrigo. That's good. I was worried about him, to be fair. I'm going to check the Fulham lineup in a second. What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? When Guiu comes back, who does he come in for on that bench? That's actually, that's a good thought, actually. Let me go and take a look. Let me get SofaScore up. We can actually have a proper look. We can check the Fulham lineup now too. Okay, so Fulham are lined up with a 4-2-3-1. Anthony Robinson is the captain. Let me just make that a bit bigger so you guys can see it. Leno in goal, Robinson, Bassi and Joachim Anderson, Tete right back, Lukic and Berg in the middle, Alex Iwobi on the left, Pereira in the 10, Ryan Sessegnon on the right wing, and Raul Jimenez up front. And then obviously there for Chelsea, you got Sanchez, James, Chalobah, Colwill, Cucurella, Enzo, Caicedo, Madueke, Palmer, Neto, and Jackson. I think actually, you know, now that I see the teams lined up against one another, I think Chelsea can do this, you know. That is a really, really strong team. It's a strong Fulham side as well, don't get me wrong. Raul Jimenez is a dangerous player, but there's no Rodrigo in the squad, which is great. Willian is on the bench. Harry Wilson, I don't know why, but I've just got a feeling that he'll do something if he comes on. You can see Anthony Taylor. Let me move this over so that you guys can see these stats. Pre-match standing 7th against 9th. Fulham will go 3 points behind us if we lose this. Anthony Taylor averages 0.18 red cards a game. It's almost a red card every 1 in 5. 3.77 yellows. I mean, I'm kind of confident, you know. I'm kind of confident. Let me see if the data's ready. Do we have the lineups yet? Not yet. What are we saying about the lineup, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Out of 10, rank the lineup. There is no other team in the world I'd rather support. I mean, that's kind of what we're aiming for, you know. Win, lose, or draw. Up the Chelsea. 10, 9, 8. Seeing a lot of 8s and 9s. I mean, I'm going to be positive until I see things that aren't great. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, darling. Everything was perfect, darling. Thank you. That's all right. No worries. Someone said Liam Diap. Sounds like a player that Wigan would have had like 15 years ago that would have scored one overhead kick and then left. Probably the best lineup. I agree. I think this is probably the best lineup. Nonny back is a W. I think Nonny is important in this game, especially Anthony Robinson Anthony Robinson is a very, very solid left back. I think Nonny will give him some problems though, because he's going to want to attack. So I think that right side today for Chelsea is going to be key. Reece James and Nonny Madueke. You just tweeted me the Fulham lineup. Well, we just went through the Fulham lineup. Can do it again if you want. I mean, I'll show you now. Move it back over. That is the Fulham lineup, 4-2-3-1. So it is like for like, basically. Do Chelsea want it? That is the question. Guys, make sure you smack a like on the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to GBFC because we are live for the whole 90 minutes. We've got an hour, 55 minutes to go till kickoff. Barbara the Rat, a long-time subscriber. I remember that name. Lineup is okay except for Sanchez. I mean, I think we've all kind of... Are we all past it now? I think I just don't complain anymore. What happened to your usual shawarma? Well, there was one guy in the chat last week that got really, really ticked off about the fact I had the same meal 2 Sundays in a row. So I thought this week, you know what? I'll change it. I won't order the Lebanese. And we have got homemade food instead, which is a million times better. If we don't win today, isn't it just postponing the inevitable? We can't beat Newcastle, United, Forest or Liverpool. I mean, listen, I'll try and come up with some kind of rationale here. Newcastle away, I don't think will win because I think they will just batter us at St James's Park. We don't have the right mentality to go there and cope with that crowd and cope with the intensity of the way they play at home. Manchester United, they are going to be fielding kids because they are so focused now on the Europa League. And secondly, Liverpool will be champions, I believe, when we play them. So with that being said, I also think there could be foot off the gas from Liverpool. And Nottingham Forest, that's going to be really tough. But they've lost their last 2. They've got Spurs tomorrow. Part of me has a feeling that Forest might fall off. And then Chelsea might be in a really good position to get a result on that last day because they might have fallen off. And in some weird way, I don't think it's going to be this straightforward. But let me actually check Forest fixtures because there could be a world where they're actually out of the race but by that fixture, which could make that a very good game for Chelsea, which you've also got to remember that. Forest are probably the most likely. They got Brentford at home next on Thursday. Wait, no, hang on. They've got Tottenham away on Monday night. Then they've got the FA Cup semi against Man City. So they then play Brentford at home on the Thursday before going to Crystal Palace. That's not easy. Then they've got Leicester at home, which they'll win. West Ham away, and then us. So actually, Forest fixtures are pretty easy, to be fair. They're very easy, in fact. So maybe that was very much wishful thinking from me. But let me know what you think, guys. Let me know. Do you think Forest are going to fall off? I think sometimes, actually, you know, I think they struggle a bit more against the better team, against the weaker sides, because the weaker sides are also very passive and they don't really offer very much. Like that Forest-Everton game, that was mad. Hello. Wow, thank you, darling. Guys, we've got more quesadillas. Thank you. Sour cream on top. Unbelievable. We still got some old... What's it called? Not old, but the OL. You know what they say? The OL. Got the old sauce here. Saucy Morsey. Oh, shit. Gee, I might need a knife and fork for these ones. They're falling apart. Forest will fall off, you reckon? Gee, could I get a knife and fork, please? These ones are completely falling apart. My word. I just need to get some tissues. Yeah, they're really messy.
Because there's less cheese holding it together. So
Thank you. Right, Crystal Palace have a chance. Yeah, I think the Palace Forest game is a good opportunity for Forest to drop points. Wow. Huge game. I totally agree. This is a massive game. It's a must-win. Hear me out, George. The tattoo on your left hand, 1905-2012, that is the day I was born and the day Chelsea won the Champions League. That is one of the main reasons I became a Chelsea fan. So you were born on the... Wait, so that means you're 13. Wow. Villa have a rough run of fixtures. Thing is, Villa are in such good form. Don't think it matters, really. I'm making such a mess here. Oh, my God. Damn. I'm at Stamford Bridge. Any recommendations on where to watch the game around the stadium? Why don't you go to Craven Cottage, mate? He's 12. Good point. Basic maths, Benson. Bush. They need to stop inverting the right back. I mean, we're going to see Cucurella be inverted today, I'm sure. I just want to see Reece James running down the wing. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see him get injured doing it, but I miss it. Those were the days, as they say back in the day. Those were my days. What do you guys say to Didier Deschamps coming back to Chelsea? To manage, obviously. Just seen someone in the chat say that. Good afternoon, Aaron Everett. Egg Barley wants to sell Cucurella. There's no chance. I wouldn't be surprised because nothing is based on footballing logic with the club anymore. Ban inverting. This is such good food. What the hell? Delap only good enough for the bench again. I mean, I think Kieran McKenna is basically just picking the players that he's going to have to work with in the Championship. He knows that Liam Delap's going to leave, so he knows that they're already relegated, so he's already trying to plan ahead without him. I do understand that, to be fair. Reece will invert because Enzo is on the right of the midfield. Stop eating, it's rude. Blimey. Shall I tell you what else is rude? Actually, you know when you say something and then there's a whole host of things you could say, but then your mind goes blank? We haven't beaten a side currently higher than 15th in the table since December the 15th, or a top half of the table team since October. That's actually so bad, isn't it? Thank you for everyone defending me in the chat for having some food. To be fair, live streaming is actually a relatively taxing task. Afraid to be cancelled. Who's afraid to be cancelled? You're stuck at home with the norovirus. Damn, sorry to hear that. Get well soon. What if we get Ancelotti? Well, the problem with that is we'd have to actually go for Ancelotti, which is... I think Ancelotti would take the job, but I don't think he would be offered the job. That's the problem. Do I like spicy food? Yes. Palmer should be punished if he does not score. Can you tell me what you think the punishment should be? It's so funny. To be fair, let me tell you how many calories I burnt today. I have burnt so far today, up until this very moment, 3,400 calories I've burned today. And that is with 5 hours of the day left until midnight. A wage cut. Waterboard him. Bloody hell. You guys are brutal. We don't need Delap, just get Osimhen. I mean, I think we all would agree on that one. I wondered how long it was going to be until we said Victor Osimhen. So the lineup graphics are now out. We can get rid of the Chelsea picture. 4-2-3-1 as well for Fulham. Ryan Sessegnon on the right wing is an interesting one. His recent form, actually, just looking at him now, he's got 2 goals and an assist in the last 5 games. And that was a goal against Liverpool, a goal against Spurs, and an assist against Arsenal. So Ryan Sessegnon is in very good form right now. Not so great against Bournemouth on Monday night, but he's doing well. Brian CFC, thank you very much, mate, for the $2 donation. Next gaffer comes from relegated squad. I mean, I think Kieran McKenna would be one of the names that would be on the sheet, really, wouldn't it? If we were actually going to sack Maresca. All right, I'm going to end the poll now because I don't think it's going to change. 1,500 votes. Shout out to all of you that have voted, guys. We are 160 likes away from 500. I think we can push it right now. Smack a like on the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to GBFC. And if you want to get access to the GBFC podcast tomorrow with early access, then you can become a GBFC member today. The first live stream for members only will be next week. So check out the tiers. It's the pinned comment. Daniel is saying a 3-1 loss is incoming. Wow. So we've also got 2 other matches at 2 p.m. UK time. We've got Ipswich versus Arsenal. And an Ipswich win today would probably see Liverpool win the trophy later on. And a draw, if it's a draw, what does that mean? It means that it would be 15-point gap. So technically, Ipswich need to beat Arsenal. I don't think that's going to happen, though. And we've also got Man United versus Wolves, which I think could actually be a Wolverhampton Wanderers win. Go on, chat. Like up the stream, says Romeo. What time is the women's team playing? Kenyan time. I can't answer that, mate. Something that good old mate Google might be able to help you with that. You're not going to watch Chelsea play this season again. They've disappointed you too much. Well, you can still watch the GBFC live stream, and I will keep you up to date with whether or not your disappointment is getting worse or better. Gyökeres over Osimhen. My only concern with Victor Gyökeres, right, is that I think the Portuguese league is very questionable when it comes to quality. And I know what you're going to say, but Osimhen plays in Turkey. That isn't much better. I know, but he's also been doing it at Napoli for years before that. And he was doing very well there too. Exactly. Darwin Núñez did tear that league up, and then we've seen exactly what's happened to him. Darwin Núñez is leaving. 1k likes. That's what we're aiming for. 1.5k likes today, guys. We got 1.2k viewers in already, which is very nice indeed. Okay, let me do a poll now. Let's do a transfer poll. Who would you rather sign? Osimhen, Gyökeres. All I know is that it's 5:20 a.m. West Coast. West Coast. Let me do... Yeah, okay. California-esque time. We want to win 3-0 today. I think this is a strong lineup. I think this is the kind of lineup to get you excited. Chelsea do not even want Osimhen. He is not on the shortlist. Well, unfortunately, that's what we're led to believe from David Ornstein. I was hoping that we were going to get some news stuff, but I wasn't able to get anything. So, hang on 1 second. Do I still live in Bali? No. I do not. You know when your brain just goes completely blank and you forgot what you were actually doing? I've just had that. I genuinely can't remember what I was going to do. But this is a massive game for Chelsea. I remember I was looking at David Ornstein. James McKenzie has come in with a £5 donation. Maresca wants to manage Reece's minutes, then puts him to start in the next game. I'm not complaining because we need him, but how do we believe the manager? I mean, look, I think all of this stuff about protecting Reece's minutes was always the wrong call. Like, when you actually break down that statement, it makes sense. But in terms of the actual action behind it, it doesn't make sense. If you're going to protect his minutes, you don't play him in the Conference League because we need the minutes in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's finally, we're seeing something a bit more rational, I think, from Maresca. I think something that actually complements the quality in the squad a bit better. Like, Reece James should be playing. There's no doubts. And I'm also delighted that we've not got Nkunku on the bench even today. I think he's actually been bold here, and he's just made some. He's just said, right, this is the way it is. And I think we've been, as fans, right, when the results are bad, when you think you know something and you don't see it, it kind of it's a bit of a relief, really, when we see that we can actually like vibe with a lineup, for want of a better term. What are my thoughts on Cherki, the Lyon winger? I actually made a video about Rayan Cherki about 2 weeks ago now on More GBFC. It's a good video. And I said in the title of that video, the £25 million bargain that every Premier League club should be looking to buy this summer. And I absolutely think with his 2 goals in 2 games against Man United, I think it's been vindicated making that video. And I think he's one of those players that I just think he could explode somewhere. Like, if Aston Villa signed Rayan Cherki, my word. Imagine him on the right for Villa. I know he's a 10, but trust me, Unai Emery, mate. Okay, 70% of people have said Osimhen, 30% saying Victor Gyökeres. The battle of the victors. Make sure you get yourself voting in the poll. 36 minutes to go until kickoff. It's always super fast, the build-up. When I start streaming, we've been streaming nearly an hour. It doesn't feel like that. 9th place at home to 7th. Jamie Gittins. You know, the thing with Gittins, right, is I don't actually think he's that good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can see that there could be a player in there. But again, we're just constantly at Chelsea talking about he might become good. He could be good. We're not buying ready-made talents. You'd rather Delap, okay? Fair enough. I mean, Liam Delap's a good player. Just because he's not a fancy big name and he plays for Ipswich and all that stuff. I don't think that Liam Delap's a bad player. But I think if Chelsea were serious, you would look at the £30 million price tag and be like, okay, it's going to be an elite striker and Liam Delap. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, all we've seen, the amount of £20 million players, like think about these guys, right? Matisse Amugu, David Washington, Cesare Casadei. Why can we spend this like 15, 20 million pound bracket signing? Why can we do that multiple times for a midfielder, but we can't spend 30 million on a backup striker? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have, right now at the club, you've got Mark Guiu, Nkunku, and Jackson considered the forwards, right? But Nkunku's misprofiled. So why can it not be Jackson, Osimhen, Delap? And I know what people are going to say here, but Delap wants to play. Sure, but he's been relegated this season. Yes, he's done very well. Does he deserve to play as Chelsea's starting striker every week? Probably not. I think as 22 years old, he could still very much be number 2. Nicholas Jackson, I think, is a good player. But I also don't think, based on the 2 seasons that he's been my striker, don't think he's ready to lead the line for Chelsea right now. Ekatike is also a name on the list. Yeah, I think his representatives, I believe, were at Chelsea recently. Am I worried that Gyökeres has only played top flight in the Portuguese league and was in the Championship until the age of 25? I still think he's a top striker. I think the way he actually hits the ball is just sensational. But obviously, like every player's record in their respective leagues, you've always got to take it with a pinch of salt because the Premier League is a different ballgame. Literally. Cucurella is going to score today. I hope he scores today because I've got him on one of my builder bets. Chelsea, Australia. How much are we losing today by, lol? What's your prediction? Well, my prediction was actually 2-2. And I've been swayed here by the starting 11. I've been not necessarily converted back into a believer because I've seen so much shit in recent weeks that I don't think I'm a believer right now that we can do it. But I will say that this lineup is about as good as it could be. I'm happy that we're finally seeing Reece James play a Premier League game at right back. It kind of like squashes some thoughts about he's only a Conference League player now because the club want to sell him. I still think we might sell him. But I think it's a really strong team. And I look at the Fulham lineup and I'm like, well, it's going to be man for man, isn't it? So I think we have to turn up. And I don't think I'd be bothered streaming if I didn't have some little belief inside me that we can do it. So we've been live for an hour. Make sure you smack a like on the stream now, guys. We're almost at 500. That would be a great first hour of the stream if we hit 500 likes. So make sure you've smacked a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. and you haven't already done so, because 6 Things We Learned, the post-match review series, is out straight after the game. Who do people blame today, though, if we lose? I mean, if the players don't show up, then the players get blamed for the performances. But then again, it just keeps coming... I've just dropped a lid somewhere. It will keep coming back to the same things, guys, because if the players can't show up when we need them to, we know why. We know the reason, because there's no experience in there and they can't deal with the pressure. So we know the reasons. So then the blame then goes to the people that assembled this squad without those leaders. So there's also been news this week about Kim Min-jae from Bayern Munich. And to be honest, I'm not really swayed by that potential signing whatsoever, if I'm being real. I'm not sure he is elite centre-back. I think he's a strong player, but I think he's just got some serious calamities in him. Thank you, Rebate Rahman, for the €6. Do the Chelsea fans here are already against Maresca? If so, then why? If you guys want to let Rebate know why you're against Maresca, then leave a comment in the chat here and let us know why you are Maresca out, if you are. And if you're also Maresca in, I'd like to hear why. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I was very much backing him, and he has completely turned me off in the last 2 weeks. Completely. But I'm also not going to sack him right now because I think that would be too much upheaval. But for me, it is very simple. It is Champions League or bust. If he doesn't get Champions League football, I don't want to have to suffer through the boring football next season. If he gets Champions League football, correct, it's progress. Thank you, James, for the donation. Have the players turned on Maresca? Well, this question will be answered today. Because if Chelsea put in a shoddy, feeble, bollocks performance today, then the answer to that question is yes. Because based on the body language of the players in the game on Thursday, and particularly Reece James in the interview, it would be very easy to believe that the players have turned on him. To be quite honest. Maresca in. I hate how quick clubs get rid of managers these days. Yes, things could be better, but we've seen positives earlier in the season, so I'm more than okay with giving him more time. I mean, I think there is a balancing act, right? And I've kind of spoken about it this week. There's a balancing act between tearing up everything and starting again, because we've done that a few times now. And there's no point, there's absolutely no point in sacking Enzo Maresca if Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart remain in a job. If the sporting directors remain, there's no point sacking Enzo Maresca, because if the sporting directors remain and keep operating the same way, by signing the same kind of caliber of players, the same age profile, then it doesn't matter if it's Maresca or someone else. The same thing's going to happen. We need leaders in the squad. We need some experienced players and some serious quality. %71% are saying Osimhen. Okay, 27 minutes till kickoff. I think the poll has got to be this. And I really want you guys to get involved with this one, because we've got 1,500 people in the stream already. Love that. You guys are loving the pre-match show. Okay. I'm just going to write Maresca. ... And then we've got in and we've got out. Maresca in or Maresca out. I want you guys to vote here. What do you think is going to happen? Not what do you think is going to happen, sorry. What do you want to happen? What do you think is going to happen to Enzo Maresca at Chelsea? Wow. Oh, whoa. Okay, 62% are saying out. Guys, get the votes in. Smash a vote right now. 61% are saying out. Blimey. Interesting. In until we lose today. That's been the thing with a lot of people I've seen on social media and just everybody really. I feel like it's at that point now where it is like so easy to bust. Do you know what I mean? Like last season with Pochettino, when we lost 5-0 to Arsenal, if he'd have been sacked on the spot, I would have been happy. By the end of the season, I was kind of like, oh, all right, that was a bit premature, but he did right, it did well in the end. So I didn't like Pochettino by the end, but I could tolerate him. I thought he was doing well. But he was just always a Spursy manager, like it never really fit. Thank you, Jaden Latter, for the $8. What's your picks for the other games? I have draw on the others and Liverpool to win. I think Arsenal are going to win away at Ipswich. I think Wolves are going to win away at Man United because I think United are going to make lots of changes. Or have they? I need to check. And I think Liverpool are going to destroy Leicester today. Like I think embarrassment level scorelines. What's the Man United team? Just opening it up. Or am I? Why can't I see the flipping Man United game? So Man United's team, Fredrickson, I've never heard of this guy, is playing in the back three. Amas at left wing. Ugarte, Eriksson, Dorgu, Garnacho, Mainu, and Rasmus Højlund. I think Wolves are going to win that, And it's a very strong bench for United, but I say very strong. Like, is it very strong? Are we being too blinded? I'll show you guys the Man United team now. This is Man United's team against Wolves. Cunha playing in the 10. Manetzi isn't really an attacking midfielder, but he's playing there behind Strand Larsen. Agbadu. I made a video about Wolves on More GBFC a week ago, and it is currently the most viewed video on the channel. Talking about how well Wolves have done under Vitor Pereira. He's killed James. Well, Reece James is back in right back today. I'm seriously hoping he shows why he should have always been there so that we can keep seeing him there. That's the hope. $1,500 viewers. Nice. The Gusto one you can't believe. What do you mean? Reece probably going to be inverted. I mean, the fact he's in the squad, I'm happy with that for now. We'll take that, at least. He killed Caicedo too. I mean, I don't think you can say that. I think Caicedo's just been so good this season. I think Caicedo will be good wherever he plays, to be honest. I think Caicedo's too good of a footballer. All right, what are we saying then? Let's see what the poll is saying right now. 61% of you are saying Maresca out already. Nearly 600 votes. Last games was so boring. I mean, that's been the problem, hasn't it? I think when you're not entertained, the results and the lack of entertainment, it does kind of take its toll. Guys, what do you think about the fruit pomelo? Have any of you ever had this absolute masterpiece of a fruit? Look at it. It looks like a shrimp. Why is it so bright? Unbelievable fruit, this. The game's not being streamed in the UK. Thank you for streaming every game. You are welcome, Squire. I was going to say, swear. Can't even talk. You are welcome, sir. To be fair, I love streaming. It's what I look forward to most these days. Although my YouTube stream looks like a tatty. Tatty tots, bro. Living the life, mate. Innit? You are a good streamer. Thank you. I mean, this summer, I'm thinking, right? So, the Club World Cup, yeah? Let's talk about that for a second. I'm thinking I'm going to do streams for a lot of the Club World Cup games on more GBFC too. There's not even a commentary on the BBC radio. Well, do you know what I say? Screw them, mate. Stick around here on the George Benson Football Channel. Stick around and you will be entertained, I promise you. One way or another, it's gonna be a good stream today. Because we're either all gonna capitulate together and cry some serious Easter tears, or we are gonna be happy for once. And it's a good lineup. And we are 20 minutes to go until kickoff as I spit some pomelo onto the tip of my microphone. Why is everyone... Georgie, everyone's asking for you. I don't know. I think they all love you. She's coming in on... They're just asking where you are.
I'm here. I'm also sunburnt.
You are quite burnt, actually. Paige says, we love Georgie.
Yay! Hi, Paige.
I don't know if that's the Paige you know, but...
Not Jack and Paige.
No.
Aw, well.
G squared. Yes, we both do have the same name.
And no, we're not siblings.
No, we are not siblings. That would be very
Should I leave
weird.
This for that?
No.
Why?
No.
It's got bits in it now.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess it's...
So you ruined it.
No, I didn't. Give me a kiss.
You ruined it. Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Bye, fans.
Oh, we just hit 10,000 views because of you. Okay, thank you. What team does she support? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Georgie doesn't give a fuck about football, but if you are fortunate enough to be in a relationship with me, you kind of don't have a choice. Thank you, Helio Z, for the $5. Chelsea have no choice but to keep Maresca. No other decent manager is either available or interested. Give Enzo 3 years to succeed. Am I in America? I am not in the US, but spoiler alert, we are flying to the US at the end of May. So I will be in America for the Club World Cup. Still working on trying to get some kind of cool deal in place for the Club World Cup for content. If I can't, to be honest, it's so expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. It's so expensive. So the chances are I'll just be streaming and watching at home. Come back to Vegas. Vegas was a long time ago now. I've been to Vegas a couple of times. But I feel like I'm kind of over that chapter of life, you know. Although it is fun. I'm not going to lie. Seeing people respond to the donations saying, what a shocking idea. Visit Kenya. Kenya, I'd love to go to Kenya one day. I've never been. I would love to go. Maybe it's cliche. I'm sorry to say it, but I do want to go on a safari in Kenya. We've got the Greek Gaddafi who constantly comes in here and says, R.I.P. Maresca. Okay, well, Enzo Maresca's had some comments to say on Reece James, apparently. What about Ethiopia? I'd also love to go to Ethiopia too, because I love Ethiopian coffee beans. So, Maresca said he's already played as a midfielder in the past, so he knows exactly how to play when he's in the middle. Oh, why are they even posting this shit, man? Like, no one wants to read this. Like, it's just triggering everyone at this point. I've said since the start, Reece is a very important player for us, so we are happy that he is fit. Speaking before kickoff at Craven Cottage, Maresca also discussed our pursuit of a first Premier League away win of 2025, with an improvement to our form on the road vital to achieving our aim of Champions League qualification in his eyes. Now, if we want to reach our target, we need for sure some wins away. We played more than one game away from home that we deserved to win, but we didn't win. I hate it when they say this as well. Like, I don't care about coaching flipping wins, mate. Just win. Palace, Brentford, for me, there are many games, but the important thing is to create chances, and hopefully we can start to be more clinical. We have 6 Premier League games, and all of them are important. All of them are games we have to play to try to win the game, and hopefully we can win them. We suffered defeat last time we faced Fulham, following 2 late goals, blah, blah, blah. In the last 15 or 20 minutes, we conceded too many chances after 70 minutes of being in control, creating chances, scoring a goal. Right, basically, in a nutshell, we have to be clinical. We've got to start converting our chances. We have been profligate and very, very poor in front of goal. And that's got to change today, ladies and gentlemen. Football journalism is such a snooze fest. Never seen a more accurate comment. PJ, thank you for the £5 donation. Yes, he's been awful, but knowing Nkunku in the squad full stop is interesting. Not seen anything about an injury, maybe for the best. I think, look, at this point, Nkunku, mate, I could have said it in January. He's been done for a long time, and I think this has been a long time coming. Okay, guys, make sure you vote on the poll. When we hit 1,000... we're going to do another question because we've got 15 minutes to go till kickoff. Want it to get to 1,000 votes on this poll. 60% of you right now are Maresca out. 40% are still backing the Chelsea manager. $1,700 people nearly for a pre-match show. That is pretty good going, to be fair. Welcome to everyone who's in. It's good numbers. Okay, guys, vote. Get your votes in. No. Let me have a look and see what the Arsenal team is. So Man United have made changes because they are focused on the Europa League. And Ipswich Arsenal. Arsenal have gone with a very strong team. Odegaard, Rice, Mikel Merino, Trossard through the middle, Martinelli, Saka. That's we're going to go away at Ipswich. It's going to be a boring game. We're going to win 2-0. That's exactly what Arteta's saying there. Looking forward to 6 things we learned. Well, I hope it's a good one. It's been a while since you've had a good one because even the 3-0 Legia Warsaw win, like the Conference League 6 things videos, they still get good views, but like no one cares. Like we haven't had a Premier League win in how long? Like when was the last good 6 things video? Tottenham, the Tottenham win was the last 6 things that was like, all right, this is a sick video. Do you know what I mean? With genuine positivity because we had a good result. So there's very little genuine good feeling right now, unfortunately. Thank you very much, Shin. I think that's your name. Happy Easter to you and the missus and everyone in the chat. Much love from Texas, where I'm in the middle of an all-nighter smoking a brisket for dinner. Wow, that is... I'm semi-jealous, but I had a really nice dinner myself. So I wouldn't say jealous is the word, but that does sound unbelievable. Smoking a brisket for dinner. Fantastic. Thank you for the $10 donation, mate. And happy Easter to you too, my friend. Nkunku not in the squad at all is strange. Can't read that comment. You're smoking a joint for lunch. Nice. Did I get more views when we played well? Yes. As my videos, and I think all of the Chelsea... I mean, obviously some channels, they do thrive off of bad results. But my channel in particular, when Chelsea aren't winning, I lose viewers because people don't really want to watch content like that. And I don't like exaggerate. I don't shout and swear very often. And that's just a personal choice. Like, I think I can articulate myself in a way where I don't have to F and blind every 5 minutes. And some people want to see that. Some people want to see, like, exaggerated meltdowns, and that's fair enough. Like, it is entertainment at the end of the day. But yeah, for me, I get a lot more views when Chelsea are winning. A lot. Which is hilarious when you get people on Twitter that don't even watch the content being like, oh, I bet you're happy because Chelsea are losing, more people watching your videos. I'm like, go and have a look, mate. Like, I've been doing this for 6 years now, and it's never been that way around. To the one who's back home in Texas smoking a brisket, salute. I'm guessing you're also from Texas, Charles. How can you watch it, George? Can't find the game anywhere. Well, I can't help you there, mate. I pay for my TV subscription here in Thailand, so I'm good. But if you can't watch it, then you've always got the stream. We can always watch together here. Guys, make sure you smack a like on the stream now. We're 10 minutes away from kickoff. We've got nearly 1750 in here, and I reckon we can push 700 likes right now. Am I going to do any meetups during the Club World Cup? To be honest, I'm not really into like arranging meetups. I just find it a bit like cringe. It's not that I don't. I love meeting people. I absolutely love it. Like, and if you met me at the pre-season tour, like, I'll stop and talk to everyone and anyone. But like actually arranging like a meetup, I don't know. Like, just I don't know. But at the same time, it depends. Like, the last year, I basically just went to a pub before every game and had a few beers and just told people on the vlogs where I was going to be. Okay. Not long to go now. 9 minutes until kickoff. Big game this for Chelsea. It's a must win. Must win. I saw the lineup. It tells Maresca is scared. I mean, look, it depends which way you want to look at it, really. Like, I'm going along the lines of there's 6 games to go. I think he's been experimenting. And I think, finally, Maresca's kind of seen what needs to happen. The poll got 1,000 votes. New question. Okay, good. Most people are saying Maresca out. The next poll, get involved. Are we getting top 4? Are we getting Champions League football? As it's top 5 now, remember, not top 4. Thanks to Arsenal. Romano confirmed Maresca is 100% staying. I mean, look, that is never... No one is 100% in football. No one. Absolutely nobody. Like, Carlo Ancelotti is a serial winner with Real Madrid, Champions League after Champions League, and then this season he's already getting sacked at the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, vote, guys. Get the vote in now. 200 votes already. 69% are saying we're not getting Champions League football. A lot of people laughing at it in the chat because people have given up already. I mean, what if we do get a big win today? What if we actually go out there? Top 5, yeah, I know. That's why I put UCL, not top 4. If we do get a big win today, you know, let's just flip and run with it, shall we? Like, I'm not going to turn my nose up. Like, if we win today, I'm delighted. Because then we're 2 points off third. Terry Diamond says, we ain't winning today. Well, I hope you're wrong, mate. I really do. Click that caps lock off button. Bro, this guy, like, all he can say is Maresca RIP, and he just says it in capitals every 5 seconds. It all depends on the Newcastle and Forest games. Yeah, I mean, for me, the Newcastle games are write-off. Craven Cottage, by the way, I'm gonna say it now. Craven Cottage, I actually love it as a stadium. It's intimate, it's close. Obviously, I'm not a Fulham fan. I'm a Chelsea fan, and this is a West London derby. You know, it's the closest team to Chelsea. This is a huge game. Fulham are 9th, Chelsea is 7th. Chelsea players in the tunnel now. We need a big game from Rob Sanchez today. There was also some news today that Tosin is the biggest leader at Chelsea in the dressing room, which I think is a big concern because I don't think he's a Chelsea-level defender. And he's obviously on the bench today against his former club. Anthony Taylor's having a chat with Reece James. I wonder what the Chelsea players think when they see Taylor, because like there's been so many moments in history with Chelsea Football Club where Anthony Taylor's just been... To be fair, every time I used to see him refereeing, I'd literally have a fit before the game. I'd be like, why is he still the ref? But, I mean, maybe it's the case again today. I don't want to speak too soon. I have this this tendency to say things and then either the opposite happens or it becomes really true. And with Anthony Taylor, he's just a bit of a mug, isn't he? Like, he's made so many bad calls. I think there's been so many decisions against Chelsea that have been like no-brainer decisions that Taylor's got wrong. But he's been good recently. So credit where credit is due. I'm always open to holding my hands up and saying, okay. But I also think the noise was actually so much about Taylor being bad that I think maybe he's actually started to be favourable to us. David Steinhardt, thank you again for the $2. If we don't win with this lineup, I don't know what we do next. I mean, let's just hope that we do, shall we? Let's just hope that we do. Thank you to everybody for the pre-match donations. Thank you to everybody who has smacked a like on the stream. We are 4 minutes away till kickoff. We nearly got 2,000 of you in here. I'd love it if you guys stuck around for the duration of this game. It's a big one. We're going to change the title now to Fulham 0, Chelsea 0. And this is a must-win. There is absolutely no doubt about it. There is no half measures today. We win or it's bust in the Premier League. Top 5, if we don't win today, we're out of it. I'm telling you now. I believe that wholeheartedly. Come on, Chelsea. So Fulham are currently on this run where they win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, and they lost on Monday. So, no, that's not filling anyone with confidence, but players are walking out now onto the pitch. I'm hoping there's not going to be any delay today. The stream quality so far, I shouldn't say this, should I? Especially, you see that? The flipping live statistics just went for a little run around, didn't they? I'm not sure why they were there, but we've moved them back now. So we got fire on the pitch. Love it. Good old television. Palmer hat-trick. I mean, he needs to re-announce himself again. He needs to remind everybody who he is. Going to watch the game. See you at half-time. Shout out to you, Lavinio. Thank you for joining us for the full hour and a half pre-match show. Big up to all of you that are going to be watching the game and watching the stream. You are the real MVPs. And the snacks for the match, as I've already had my dinner, are these today. We have got mini mix Mexican taco, pretzel and crackers with some, I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese text on it. But in Thailand, sometimes you never know what you're eating. But most of the time, it's pretty flipping good. I will say that much. Oh my word. Oh my. Wow. These are really good, man. If you guys are in Thailand, try these out from the supermarket. Come on, Chelsea. Huge match this. Absolutely massive. And I'm happy with this lineup. I'm really happy. Guys, make sure, if you're in the stream, make sure you smack a like on it. We're already close to 1,000 likes and we haven't even kicked off yet. So I definitely think we can hit 1,500 today. Everything he eats is the best in the world. Well, mate, it's because I don't eat rubbish, innit? I know what I'm doing. When I snack good. When I eat good. So yeah, it is the best. Trust me. You're not eating Mexican food unless I'm in Mexico, San Diego, California, or back home in Texas. I tell you what, mate, one of the best restaurants I've ever been to in my life was in Santa Clara. Georgie and I went to the most incredible Mexican joint the day before Chelsea Wrexham. It's on the vlog, actually. If you want to know which one it is I'm talking about, just go and watch the pre-season tour series from last year and go and see the preview for the Wrexham game. 7-Eleven in Thailand is always reliable. That is true. Although I don't think these were 7-Eleven. These were Villa Market. Goodbye, Lord Swissy. Sanchez looks nervous. Bro, the guy always looks nervous. Do I have a Kinder Egg today? That is the third time I've seen that. I think I do at half time. I don't know why, when the average age of people on my channel is 18 plus, I don't know why we started opening Kinder Eggs every game at half time, but I guess it's because the football's been so dire. It's interesting to see the unknown. Do you know what I mean? Like, last two streams, I opened a flipping owl from a Kinder Egg thing. And I've also got a turtle here as well. The mascots. Anyway, I've got to quickly get the scoreboard up and running because we're about to start. Come on. Do I like eggs? Yes. We're underway. Kick-off at Craven Cottage. It's a must-win game for Chelsea Football Club. Fulham versus Chelsea. Huge game. And my stream's already frozen. Brilliant. Love that. 3 seconds into the game and we've got some serious lag. No, it's okay. Don't do this to me, honestly. Everything has been perfect in the build-up. Now I'm actually watching the game. It don't work. Come on. Are we getting Champions League football? I'm going to end the poll, actually. Just because I want to be able to see the chat better on Streamlabs. But 63% of you have said that we're not getting Champions League football, which is a shame, really. But what to do? Anyway, 1 minute in. The ball's not actually really been in play as of yet. It's been throw in, goal kick, you name it. Go on, Nicholas Jackson. That's a foul. Watch Giroud's first MLS goal. It was unbelievable free kick. Hit the crossbar, hit the floor, hit the bar and went in again. Unbelievable. Olivier Giroud's just unreal, isn't he? Let's be real. Come on, Chelsea. Joachim Anderson with a free kick for Fulham. Goes long with it. How is there nobody on Raul Jimenez there? It's just an easy win. Caicedo should have been tighter. Reece James. Now Palmer. Go on, Chelsea. Go. We insist on going backwards, though. Like, why? Just run with it. Run with the ball. I don't... Levi Colwill steps up. Good tackle. No. Now Sessegnon, he's been in good form. Cucurella with a good tackle. Oh, come on. He's onside. He's been played on by Chalobah. Fulham. No, Iwobi. Sessegnon. Oh, my word. We're losing 1-0. 3 minutes. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. How is the ball just bouncing around there? I think it's offside. But in all fairness, mate, this is going to become a pray along at this point because that's 3 minutes in. The defending is just so bad. Embarrassing levels of defending. I mean, I've given away a penalty at Wembley before. But my competence levels are significantly higher than this. Everyone's ball watching. No one's actually winning it. Reece James and Colwell are running into one another. And Pereira's just dribbled the ball over the line. We're lucky. They're checking it. The VAR's checking it here. So there might actually still be a goal. But that is... Colwell's kind of looking and laughing. But I'm telling you now, this is no goal. It's not a goal, but... Bloody hell, man. Blimey, we're lucky. We're very lucky there not to be 1-0 down, but it is still 0-0. And there seems to be a huge gap at the moment for Chelsea between all of the attacking midfielders and Jackson. Jackson's just isolated by himself up top, and Fulham just keep getting the ball back and they keep going forward with it, and they're actually creative when they actually have the ball in the final third. My timer is not wrong, mate. My timer is right for what I'm watching on the game. If it's not matched up to yours, then you can either match it up with mine. But my timer is spot on. I can see my timer and I can also see the match. So that is exactly what it is. Come on, Chelsea. Now Neto coming inside. Forward to Reece James. Now Noni. Go on, Noni. Beat your man. Go on, son. Go on. Drives in. Deary me. No, you're 1 minute late. Okay. And? Just shoot Noni, honestly. I don't know. He's already tried to cross it and it's already just really bad. Maresca ball is so infuriating. You really miss Timo Werner. I mean, I never thought I'd see the day where Chelsea fans said that. There was something likeable about him, though, wasn't there? Raul Jimenez. Now, that is a proper striker that can hold the ball up. Joachim Anderson. Ryan Sessegnon. Very much in form Premier League winner right now, Ryan Sessegnon. Sander Berg. Bring back Hazard. It's a good ball. At the moment, this is interesting because Fulham are not going to just sit back and let Chelsea have the ball. Be interesting to see, actually, to be fair, the first sort of 5 minutes or so of the possession because still 0-0 in the other games as well. Oh, come on, Chelsea. Get tight to him. Chalobah with the block. So far, it is pretty much all Fulham right now. Good take from Rob Sanchez. Well, shout out to the 2,000 of you in here. That is amazing numbers. But so far, 7 minutes into the game, Fulham are dominating us at the minute. But we knew this is not going to be easy. We like the lineup, but it doesn't mean that we're going to win. Do you know what I mean? It's 9th against 7th, so this is close. Enzo Fernandez. That's a corner. No? Goal kick. If we have less than 60% percentage, we'll win. Bro, honestly, when we have less of the ball, we're better. It's simple. When we have the ball, I've said this, I don't know how many videos in a row now, how many streams, and I've proved it with all the stats that we've put up in recent live streams. When Chelsea have the ball, we don't know what to do with it. We are more problematic when we have the ball than any other time. Shit. Mark Cucurella forced to put the ball out for a corner. Surely he should have just tried to put that out for a throw-in. Sessegnon's putting the pressure on him. Like, put your foot across it. Like, we'd rather give away a throw-in than a corner. I remember when Fulham was a walk in the park. Well, we all do, mate. It's not like that anymore. This is not the Chelsea of old. Corner's going to be taken. I wonder how long it will take to get the ball in the box. It's actually relatively quick. Andreas Pereira doesn't beat Palmer at the near post. I remember there was a time where Chelsea were looking to buy Andreas Pereira from Fulham. Around the time when we bought Cole Palmer, we were actually interested in Pereira. Mad thought. Come on. Colwell wins the ball, and then he's like almost trying to tackle him again. Just get rid of the flipping thing. Well, so far, Fulham are very much in the lead. In terms of, they're not in the lead. That's the wrong thing to say. They're very much in control is the correct thing I wanted to say. But yeah, the build-up is incredibly slow. Chelsea have offered nothing in the final third so far. And as per usual, we just kind of goad. And Sanchez has gone long. We have just seen it happen again. And Chelsea, but this is why you have to go long sometimes. Because we now have a throw-in in a good area of the pitch. And within, like, what, 3 seconds from a long ball? It takes us normally a minute to get anywhere near the box because we pass it side to side. So when you do a long ball sometimes, you can actually bring the pressure. But we've now invited it back on ourselves by giving it away. Now Robinson is bombing forward for Fulham. Chalobah gets a leg on it and it will fall into Sanchez's hands. Go long again, mate. Go long. Cucurella is struggling on that right side so far because Tete is also getting forwards, the Fulham right back. We've gone long again. I'm actually quite liking this, you know. Now Palmer, he's running onto it. Cole Palmer, it's a shot on target. It's a very, very tame shot by his standards, but I prefer this, you know. Like, I can see a difference here from Chelsea. I can see a difference. We're more willing to try the longer ball, which, considering we have seriously struggled without a plan B, I'm not going to say this is a plan B, but I'm going to say this is a development. How are we playing? So far, I think Fulham have been in control, but we've not really done anything, to be honest. Like, it's not good or bad, really. What is Taylor blowing his whistle for there? What's going on? Looking like a plan A.5. Yeah, why has he stopped the game there? Anthony Taylor's just like... nobody, I think, on the pitch understands what he's doing there. But, like, we were literally about to start attacking then, and he's just, what? Like, let Fulham get back into it. 50-50 in terms of possession right now. Cucurella's gone long again. We're actually trying to go long here. I like it. I actually like it. It's refreshing. It's something different. So far, it's not quite worked out, but at least we're trying it. Come on. No. Foul given again. He will blow for anything, Anthony Taylor. There's nothing in that. Colwell does need to stop getting his hands all over players, though. Like, you need to use other parts of your body if you're going to jockey with players to try and get the ball. Robinson. Well played, Chalobah. Good knock from Reese. Oh, look at that ball. Reece James has played an absolute stunner of a long ball. Pedro Neto's decided it's WrestleMania again. He's offside. Is that offside or is that a foul? That is an unbelievable pass from Reece James. It's like a kind of half volley. That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul all day long, mate. Neto's gone to ground. But look at this. Look how Chelsea... This is actually so different, and I like this. This is progression because we can go from being inside our own half to being on the edge of the box in 3 seconds with a long ball. Otherwise, it takes us flipping ages. So I love the fact that we're trying this. Reece James wins us that free kick with a beautiful pass. Neto was down. Now Reece is over the free kick. And we've seen him score from positions like this in the past. Come on, Reece boy. Back in the starting 11. Hopefully, back in the goals. Can I show you the match? Nope. So it's Reece James and Pedro Neto over the free kick. Palmer's nowhere to be seen because it is the wrong side. Looks like one of these players is going to try and shoot here. Reece James is going for it. James has hit it. It's a good effort. It's on target. Leno with the save. Arsenal have scored 1-0. Okay. It's a good free kick from Reece James. He's hit it hard, to be fair, but it is straight at Neto. Arsenal have scored at Ipswich. They've been absolutely dominant all match by the looks of things so far. I think Ipswich can go down this weekend, am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. Not sure. Anyway. Come on, Cole. We are celebrating shots on target. I mean, I wouldn't say that was a celebration. I'm saying it was a good free kick. Like, what you gonna cry about it because it didn't go in? Is Reece James the worst player in the world because that free kick didn't go in? Like, what are you on about? What are you talking about? All right, Chelsea starting to get a foothold in terms of possession now. Enzo Fernandez knocking that forward to Neto. It's a good ball. Neto does get a good cross in, and it's taken off of Palmer by Madueke, who flicked it on. Reece James gets the ball back in, and it's gone all the way through. That will be a Chelsea corner. Anthony Taylor does give the corner. Chelsea are definitely improving here. It's like we've finally woken up in this game. Well said, Jason Rose in the chat. Chelsea corner. 16 minutes into the game. Fulham do look as though they're there for the taking, to be honest, defensively. The long balls are absolutely working, mate. We're looking good at this point. Chelsea goes short this time with the corner. Now Palmer to Neto. This is good. Neto with the low cross. Like I'm seeing some variance. God, if you get me a goal, I might actually start enjoying myself a little bit. Go on, Neto. Get your body in there. How are we doing? We're actually playing quite well. Not going to lie. The last 5 minutes, Chelsea have really grown into the game. We've had a couple of shots on target. And we're playing a few different balls. We're crossing the ball low as well as, still doing a few high crosses that Jackson's obviously never going to touch. Speaking of Jackson touches, let me have a look and see. Have we got a Nicholas Jackson touch of the ball yet? No, we've had 2 touches for Nicholas Jackson so far in the first 17 minutes of the game. Wow. Anyway. Green box for the Watchalong. Thank you very much, Faniel Sequer. It's an interesting name. Never heard that one before. We are bearable at the moment. I know. Genuinely, I'm actually kind of enjoying this game of football so far. I'm not going to lie. I got some pretzels. Reece intercepted in the middle. But why is he there? No. Was the kickoff one of those touches? I think it actually was, to be honest. Which is, yeah. Well played, Enzo Fernandez. Clears the ball long again. Chelsea, we're up for doing it, Go on, Jackson. Yes, look at this, right? This is excellent. Now we've got a throw in inside their half. I've not seen this in months. I've literally not seen this in months. We are able to transition the ball into their defensive third so much quicker with long balls. Like I'm saying, well done. This is good. It's better. It's not good. It's better. We still kind of do have a tendency to go backwards quite a lot without the real intent to beat a man and take them on. But Palmer moans more than anyone else. I mean, Well played, Reese. Go on, Cole. Jackson's always offside. Go on, Nonny. Cut back. Jackson, no! Doesn't control it. Nicholas Jackson, the ball bounces off his feet. That was a chance. It's a great ball from Nonny. Hits it low, like you're actually playing to the striker's strengths, and then he can't control it properly. That's a really good ball from Nonny as well. And Jackson just can't control it. He was onside, and that's exactly what he wants. He wants the ball in that position because he can't get it in the air. So you play to your striker's strengths, but then it's about, is the striker good enough? We're seeing a lot of obvious answers here today, but 20 minutes, still 0-0. Oh, Reese, come on. Get rid of it. What's he doing? Reece James running into trouble. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, they've scored a flipping goal, haven't they? Brilliant. 1-0 to Fulham, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was good. We played well for about 9.5 minutes. Rob Sanchez doesn't get down to it. It's a weak effort from Iwobi. Water is wet. The desert is dry. Chelsea are losing again. It's 1-0 to Fulham, and I mean, that is Reece James' mistake. I'm not going to lie to you. We've all asked for him to be playing, but he was too casual on the ball, and Fulham have now gone and scored. How on earth Sanchez hasn't saved this is beyond me. It's dribbled towards him from Iwobi. It's accurate, but there's no power in the shot. And, I mean, actually, to be fair, it's a good strike. Maybe I take that back a little bit. It's a good goal. And as it stands, Chelsea's season is about to fall apart before our very eyes. Fulham 1, Chelsea 0. We are going to have to come from behind if we're going to get into the Champions League. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. It was looking good, you know. We played well for 9.5 minutes. 9.5 minutes. But then from one end of the pitch, right? Nicholas Jackson, the ball bounces off of him like he's a flipping brick wall. And now, down the other end, clinical players get goals. And Alex Iwobi is a significantly more clinical footballer than Nicholas Jackson. That I do know for free. The scoreboard is now changed. Oh, dear. Well, it's just awful defending again, isn't it? The scoreline is updated, guys. Reece James' fault. Yeah, I agree. It's now we've got to just see Chelsea somehow come back. Like, I don't believe we can, if I'm being honest. I do think it is probably too much to ask for them to not score another goal and for us to score 2 at least. Like, I don't see how they're not going to score another goal when we've got a below average goalkeeper. And like, to be honest, they scored earlier. Just shut off your live. No need to watch this match. I mean, I'm not going to do that. We're gonna sit through it together. Let's hope that Chelsea can get back in it. But as of right now, Champions League football is over for us, which means we've got to suffer with Thursday nights again next season. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't even finish in Europe. Who knows? The way we're going right now and the matches that we've got, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. Another Colwill stinker, as always, says Lewis. He's having a bad season. He's not evolving into the player that we thought he was going to. He's sloppy. And petulance is something in football I can't stand. And Colwill, unfortunately, shows that in abundance quite a lot of the time at the moment. But anyway, we're gonna need a big comeback here. We're gonna need to somehow turn it on, and I just don't know if we've got it in us. I don't know if we've got the quality, and I don't know if we've got the talent in the team to do it. Live stream WrestleMania. I mean, at this point, Eunice started a wrestling channel, didn't he? And he stopped quite quickly. So I don't think I'm even going to entertain a wrestling channel, I'm afraid. Oh, Palmer, that's a lovely run. Go on. And then he just runs straight, release the ball. Like, just one little second from Palmer there, and then it's... This team is so sorry. That is actually... Do you know what? I don't know if that sentence is supposed to not make sense, but it does make sense to me. The word sorry does actually really count with this team. You know, it's kind of like... It's only reactive. We're never actually taking things into our own hands in a positive way. We're always revising where we were. Like, oh, but we've been in the top 4 all season. Yeah, great. We're not there anymore, are we? Oh, we should do better. Well, do you do better? No. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, dear. Yeah, literally. Noni was in. But this is what I mean. Like, it's the tiny margins now. Reece James with a free kick. The run. He's offside. He's off. Enzo Fernandez runs too early. Cross and nothing there. Again. Oh, guys. We need a goal before half-time. If we don't score the next one, then I think we're about to capitulate. I think it can get embarrassing. If Fulham go 2-0 up, I think it's going to get really, really embarrassing today. I think if we concede the next goal before half-time, without scoring, 4 or 5. Trust me. The mentality of this team is in the mud. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Oh, sloppy from Caicedo too. Enzo Fernandez nowhere to be seen either. Fulham on the attack again. Thank you, Moffligerian17 for the £5 donation. This nonsense of tactics, we've been found out. Iwobi. Cole Palmer back defending. Our wing-backs playing in the middle lost. I mean, what? Reece James is coming out from the back and he's just got completely... Tete, they're getting shots in out of like every 5 seconds here, Fulham, right now. CFC London now, as Eunice and Matisse have said. I mean, yeah, this isn't Chelsea. This isn't the Chelsea that we know. Don't be so positive, George. I don't know what stream you're watching, mate. And we're going to have to do something here that we haven't done all year. Nicholas Jackson, mate. What a waste of space, man. Like, seriously. Oh. Palmer's going to get a yellow here. No, Taylor doesn't. CFC London will lose this game. Honestly, it's just so draining, isn't it? Like, every weekend. Like, imagine this. Fulham, Ipswich, Brentford. No wins. Wow. Serious team that, isn't it? We need Lavia on the pitch. I'm going to say we do. This defensive display has been awful. Fulham on the attack again. Sessegnon, Cucurella does get in the way. It is a corner to Fulham. They are better than us in every single department of the pitch. Every single one. They're faster. They make their passes on time. The chances the positions they get into, so much better than ours. Like, we've had 2 feeble shots from outside the box. One from Reece, one from Cole. Oh, that's a free header. Like, honestly, these defenders, Levi Colwill, mate, get off the pitch, bruv. What are they doing? He's shouting at everyone again. It's your fault, mate. You're out of position every time, and all you do is shout and get annoyed at people. Idiot, man. I like Colwill, I do, but flipping heck. It's petulance. It's all blame culture, blame game. No, like, flipping, our left centre-back was John Terry. You think he never stood there blaming other people. He flipping dive on top of the ball if he had to, with his face. Good tackle from Caicedo. Now Enzo. Now again, sloppy pass. The solution is to stop watching, I'm telling you. We're rubbish, mate. Absolutely rubbish. And you guys that have watched my streams for a few years, you'll know that there's like moments in football matches where I get those feelings, and you can sense it with Chelsea so easily. You can sense when the game is gone. And it usually happens really early. It can be 1-0 against a bang average team with like 45 minutes to go, and you just know. And I'm getting towards that point already in this game where I think we're just not on it today. We're not on it at all. I'm seeing so many signs that it's just toxic. It's so toxic. Oh, it's a poor ball again. Jackson's movement. What? There's none of it. He doesn't move. I don't understand how all of these players can go from actually being good footballers and delivering on the pitch, scoring goals, to just being so bang average. Goal for Arsenal. Apparently it's 2-0. I mean, look, Arsenal flipping winning in Madrid and then going and winning away to Ipswich. Like, Arsenal were 2-0 up when we were 2-0 down. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're so far away. That's a stupid tackle. It's a yellow card for Levi Colwill. I mean, this has been such a shocker of a half an hour from Colwill. Bloody hell. Horrendous defending. Horrendous. And what a stupid tackle. He's literally just gone and booted through the back of Raul Jimenez. He's lucky there. He's got a yellow for that. So stupid. Oh, yes, please. I've got a San Pellegrino.
This is actually for your face.
Whoa. I did not expect that. Oh, go on. You can put it on my cheek. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same colour.
I genuinely was not expecting that.
It's the same colour, or what?
I don't think that's the same colour, to be honest. Did I miss a donation? Sorry if I did.
There you go, kisses.
Thanks, darling. Well, Chelsea are back to being shit again. 1-0 to Fulham. Of course. Even Georgie knows that the phrase is, of course. So we've got ourselves a Aranciata Rossa San Pellegrino Italian sparkling drink. Cucurella. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, this is not a team that want to finish in the Champions League. This is a team that don't have a bloody clue what they're doing. I'm telling you now, I'm 5 minutes away from telling you it's done. Maresca out, George in. I mean, I'd have picked the same 11, to be fair. I'm not going to say right now, because, to be fair, we've actually started trying to play the ball longer a little bit. Cheer up, George. Going to be a long stream. I mean, look. At this point, I'm just desensitized to it. We're shit. Like, call a spade, as I say quite often on this channel. We're getting outplayed by Fulham, and we've got... There's nothing. We are on the attack now, though, with Neto. Neto. Oh, Jackson doesn't get on the end of it. This guy is just not a striker. What's he doing? It's actually a really good ball from Neto. All Jackson's got to do is gamble and make a run and put a leg out, and it probably goes in. It's a really good cross from Neto. But Jackson just doesn't do it. He's like Bambi on ice, man. CFC London. Cancel the stream, call it a day. No, we're going to stick through it, man. We might as well all just suffer together. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you smack a like on the stream, guys. Nearly 3,000 of you in here. We're almost at 1,000 likes. The target today is 1,500 likes. I think we can nail it. Go on. Oh, another shit pass. Tete. Fulham just looks so good. But we make them look good. Reece James back in the midfield again. Just play it right back, mate. Don't listen to him. Just don't listen to him. It's a horrible foul on Palmer. That's going to be a yellow for Pereira, surely. If you're going to book Levi Colwill, That is a worse tackle from Pereira. But this is Anthony Taylor for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's booted him. He's booted him. That is at least a yellow card. But Taylor won't book him because he's a prat. Ipswich red. I mean, Arsenal going to win 7-0. Of course they are, because Ipswich are rubbish, mate. Ipswich are rubbish. But we couldn't beat them at home. Disgrace. What a feeble excuse. Chelsea free kick. Chelsea are not going to sign Osimhen. We don't try and buy elite footballers anymore. We're not that club anymore. They've completely killed it. And it makes no sense. Makes no sense because now their stupid model and their insistence on keeping Winstanley and Stewart, we're going to lose out on hundreds of millions every year now. We haven't had a front of shirt sponsor all season, guys. Not even a front of shirt sponsor. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Reece James with a free kick, headed away. Jackson! Oh, dearie me. Nicholas Jackson, I'm going to pull my eyes out with this guy, man, I swear. Go on, Neto. Cut back. Neto keeps it in play. Don't cross it. Don't cross it. Players downloaded down tools ages ago. It looks like, it really does look like it. But like they're not good enough. The problem is, right, these players have done nothing for Chelsea Football Club. Apart from Reece James, I think Caicedo has been brilliant. But most of these guys have done nothing for this club to down tools. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never been something that is okay. But at least the Chelsea players of old, like you remember those seasons where, you know, it looked like Hazard didn't care, Fabregas didn't care, but like at least we're still winning trophies. You know what I mean? These players have been absolutely dog poo. So if you're down in tools when you've got Champions League football to play for, where's your integrity? Like where's your what's the other word that we should probably use here? It's just kids, isn't it? It's kids' behaviour. Like you see all these videos of kids being rude to adults and stuff in public and pretending that they're flipping gangsters all the time. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's an entitled generation. And it's the same with these footballers. Oh, we don't want to play in the Conference League, so don't show up. Do you know, like, literally, that's what we're dealing with here. Like, you've got people that are paying their hard-earned money to go to Chelsea on Thursday night. Granted, 10,000 people didn't show up, which I think is more than fair enough. But people are paying their hard-earned money to go and see these guys that are getting their year's salary, probably, if they're lucky, in a week. And doing what? F all. It's actually, I'd be embarrassed. Self-respect, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to get that out. But self-respect is the case. And I think self-respect comes from being disciplined and having baseline standards. And if you can't adhere to baseline standards, which right now those standards don't exist. They're not. There's like people say, oh, the standards are in the mud. They don't even exist, mate. Like what is expected? Do you know what I mean? And that's why I think sometimes it would be a good idea to get flipping somebody to actually speak to the players and like get a fan to speak to them on flipping FaceTime. Do you know what I mean? Stick a flipping rocket up their asses. Chelsea women's are doing really good. Well, the reason for that is the reality of the situation is the owners won't tear it all up because there isn't as much money in it. So there isn't the profits to be made. So there's no need to tear it up. That's the truth. Fulham on the attack again. Pereira, Caicedo's even getting skinned now. He recovers. It's going to be a Fulham corner. Caicedo throws him to the floor. Yeah, piss off Pereira, you little pussy. Shut up. Giving it the big one to Caicedo. Wouldn't be surprised if Fulham score again before half-time, not going to lie. This is so bad. It's so bad. Like, I don't think it's worse than the first half against Ipswich. But, I mean, what we're doing now, we rank in halves of football on how bad they are. Like, it's actually embarrassing. Plenty of half and half scarves in the Fulham end. That's a bit odd. Sanchez, that's a good claim from Sanchez, to be fair. Probably not in a good position because anyone could have jumped and headed that before. Just don't give it towards Jackson. I don't understand what he's doing. Jackson hasn't done anything. This has been one of the worst Nicholas Jackson halves of football I've seen. The problem is we don't have a striker on the bench. Oh, dear. Good touch from Palmer. Go on. Go on, Nonny. Go on, Nonny. Oh, Nonny, that is lovely. Enzo. No, shocking again. Like, Nonny does so much good work there. And then Enzo Fernandez, like... Do you know what the most annoying thing about Enzo Fernandez is? He goes on like these 4 or 5 spells in a row of games where he's actually decent. And then I start to think he's the real deal. And then he goes back to being just shit again. Do you know what? Honestly, I would put Neto up front and put Sancho on the left wing. I think there's no point having Jackson up there. I just don't see him bringing anything to the team right now. He doesn't work hard like he used to. He doesn't get himself involved like he used to. Like, he doesn't do anything. Half scarves at a Fulham Chelsea game. Yeah, bro. Like, why? I'll tell you what's going to be interesting. At the end of this season, when we tally up the red boxes, the green boxes, the yellow boxes, and the blue boxes from 6 Things We Learned. And don't worry, I've seen you guys asking for that video. We're going to do it for sure. We're going to see what's been there, because it's going to be the opposite of last season, where it was so many reds, and then by the end it was like green, 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 green. Now it's red, 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 red. Like, this is literally the next 45 minutes, the second half. Yeah, this is the biggest 45 minutes of Enzo Maresca's career as a manager. Not that he's had much of a career as a manager. He's flipping been in the Championship, isn't he? Is Chelsea a second half team now? We're not a team, mate. We're not a team at all. Like, we're just not a team at all. You are too harsh, man. No, I'm not. Like, if you think I'm too harsh, then you must have become a Chelsea fan in the last 12 months. Because if I'm too harsh, then your standards of acceptability are based on recent times, which, unfortunately, I've been a Chelsea fan for too long to allow this to be the acceptable standard. Like, this isn't even effort. Do you know what I mean? This is just not even... They can't do the basics right. They don't pass it to one another. They don't beat their men. They're not strong. They're not physical. They're not busting a flipping lung for every ball. Like, they don't go on the end. They don't try and get on the end of things. They're not going to dive in with a header. Cucurella might. Even there, goal kick. Like, why is James playing midfield? You tell me, mate. I don't know. I don't have the answer to your question. I think Reece James is a right back who should play as a right back, not inverting into the midfield. Marc Cucurella, right? This is what I don't understand. Marc Cucurella does a good job with this whole inverting bullshit. Do you know what I mean? But then he's just obsessed with playing Reece James in midfield. It doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Helio, for the $5 donation. We have lost 9 points this season because of manager philosophy of passing short out from the back. We are not 2008 Barcelona to be playing that way. I know. We have a very average squad of players. So therefore, playing out from the back we don't have the quality to be able to break the lines the way that we think we do. And I think we've got a manager who lives the majority of his life in a fantasy world about what we should and can do. And I can't believe that I actually genuinely believe of the 3,000 people in this stream, I think a lot of us would be able to just speak some basic instructions at half-time to be able to adapt something slightly. Like, just play some traditional football. Do you know what I mean? Like, Maresca's been there for 3/4 of a football season, or 4/5, 80% of a football season. Like, all of these players know how to be fullbacks and overlap. Do you know what I mean? Or move to a 3 at the back. Play 3 centre-backs and have Reece James and Cucurella as wing-backs. But you won't do that, because we have to have a fullback in the midfield. It's baffling. It's absolutely baffling. It's a good touch from Enzo Fernandez. Neto. We're going to cross it now, and Jackson's not going to be there. Yep, here we go. Enzo Fernandez doesn't even get the ball in the box. Doesn't even get the ball in the box. Caicedo now losing it as well. Everything is blocked. Of course it is, because Fulham are trying. Everything is blocked because Fulham put the effort in. It's simple equations, guys. Chelsea, we don't have anything in this team. Nothing. We're an embarrassment. If Willian comes off the bench and scores, I might end the stream. I don't think I can take that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do they really want to? I don't know what that means. It's 1-0 to Fulham. We are getting towards the end of the first half. I genuinely just don't really know what to say. Like, I'm just losing interest. We're just so rubbish. Like, I don't understand why. How can fans be expected to get behind the team when we don't even see the team getting behind themselves? Do you know what I mean? The only time we ever look up for it on the pitch is if we want to moan and argue at the referee. And has somebody not told the players that you're not allowed to do that anymore without getting booked? The only time Chelsea seem to like have a bit of energy and like fight is when we want to argue with the ref. Like, that's the only time. Anyway, 30 seconds to go. James Burns, thank you for the £5. Do you think the ownership care, or have we now turned into a selling club? Well, we have to be a selling club, mate, because we spent £1.5 billion and we are having to sell our assets, such as the hotel, the women's team. Next thing will be Cobham Training Ground. We have to sell the assets to other like arms of the business, this Blue Co business, in order to be able to comply. But unfortunately, what people don't seem to understand is we are running out of assets to sell. So we can't just randomly create another hotel that we sell for £100 million. That hotel's gone now. We can't keep selling the women's team for 200 million because we've done that now and we've got that now. Do you know what I mean? So what we have here is a situation where we don't have the revenue of the Champions League because we've bottled it and we're not good enough to finish in that competition. So you're not going to be able to attract the top players because they're not playing in the Champions League for the third or fourth season in a row now. So no good players are going to be able to come. And I don't actually think the owners do care about that, because then they don't have to pay the high wages, which is great for them because they can just keep fannying around with these like shit £20 million players that want 30 grand a week and are happy to be at Chelsea Football Club. They're more than happy with that. More than happy with that. Because in the long run, with that wage bill being down as much as it is, they're going to be able to make money on the football club. But it's okay, don't worry, because we're gonna build a new stadium, and honestly, people won't go. I don't think people understand. This isn't Chelsea, this is CFC London. As Eunice has said, as Matisse has said, this isn't Chelsea. This ain't Chelsea. Look at this. In a must-win game, which we've been saying every week for the last 3 weekends against, not the best teams in the Premier League. No disrespect to Brentford. No disrespect to Ipswich Town. And no disrespect to Fulham, who are probably the better of all 3 of those teams. But we couldn't score a goal against Brentford. We couldn't not go 2-0 down against a relegated Ipswich, who are now, 2-0 down, 3-0 down against Arsenal. So yeah, let's take a look, shall we, at the SofaScore graphic. Let's have a look at the player ratings and the momentum for this game so far, because that is there. Okay, so that is the first half. Fulham, in terms of danger, they've not really been amazing, have they? The ratings here, Nicholas Jackson with a 6.1. Like, how many times he touched the ball? 9 touches of the ball. I mean, it's such a bad striker's performance, isn't it? There's just shit performances all over the pitch, really. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother. There's nothing to talk about. There's absolutely nothing to talk about. It's a waste of time. I'm not going to waste your time with it. I'll just sit here and complain, because that's what we got to do. Like, we're here to talk about Chelsea, and there's nothing good about this team whatsoever. Guys, there is 4,000 of you in the stream right now. Please smack a like on the stream, and if you are new, make sure you're subscribed to GBFC, because 6 Things We Learned is out again at the end of this game today, and I feel like I'm on the verge of literally just losing it with these guys. Absolutely losing it, because once again, we are in a position where we are not putting in anywhere near enough effort. And, I'd love to be talking about, we just need a bit more quality or we need a bit more luck. We never have conversations about, Chelsea were unlucky, we need to be a bit more lucky. The conversations we're having are about putting in the effort. Like, we can't even get the basics right. Musbar, keep the blue flag flying high. Thank you for the £2. How's the final going, lads? Shocking. But then also, in recent times, Chelsea in finals, we've been bad anyway, haven't we? Every time. Every single time we've been bad in finals. Like, does anyone actually think we're going to come back here in this second half? Let's talk about life. Sure, mate. What do you want to know? Ask me a question. Maresca out. I mean, it's on the verge of it being just a completely untenable position, isn't it? Like, I don't see how he can keep a job. Like, he's not inspiring the players. The players have given up on him. They've completely given up on him. And as it stands, Chelsea are going to be 7th in the league. We are going to be just as close to Fulham. Thank you, Andrew Meway, for the $10 donation. Appreciate the donations coming in. We're going to be as close to Fulham as we will be to 6th. So as it stands, we actually, if Crystal Palace, listen to this. I don't think you guys are ready for this. I don't think you're ready. If we don't win the Conference League and Crystal Palace do win the FA Cup, we will be back in the Conference League again next season. I think I would have to boycott it, if I'm honest. I would rather not be in the Conference League than be in it again. I'm being serious, genuinely, because I think it's actually, at first I was like, I think maybe it's a good thing for these players, maybe. Now, bloody hell, man. Thank you, Starbug Smeg, for the £5 donation. Not much to say about CFC, some positivity. You continuing to knock out great content, George, mate. My first Chelsea YouTuber since 2020. Thank you very much for that donation. Thank you for that lovely message as well. I mean, yeah, there's obviously I'm not going to stop making Chelsea videos, but I tell you what, it can be very draining sometimes, because I feel like I do repeat myself a lot, but it's because I'm pretty convinced that what I'm saying is facts and what I'm saying is true. And my opinion isn't changing, and it isn't going to change, because the club are unwilling to make the necessary changes. Guys, make sure you've smacked a like on this stream. The like target is 1.5k. I absolutely think we can smash it with 4,000 viewers. For sure. Maybe we should try inverting the goalkeeper. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the next thing on the agenda. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the plan, you know? I mean, would we see... Imagine if Rob Sanchez gets a last-minute equaliser for us today. Thank you, Baharim Tambi, for the Singaporean dollars. Could we see Jurgen Klopp as our next manager? Jurgen Klopp will come nowhere near this football club. I wish he would, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't do it to Liverpool, and he wouldn't come to a club that is run the way that we are. Talking Chelsea Blues, thank you for the £5. How long before the owners work out their model is untenable? They should already be able to see that, to be honest. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you, Musbar, for the donation. Our manager made it clear. We've been in the top 4, so why are we complaining? We should be happy. I'm sensing sarcasm. I'm sensing sarcasm from you there, mate. Another donations flying in left, right and centre. Thank you, guys. Sack this clown, says Tomo. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Vexazeel, for the donation. At this rate, Lamps might as well have stayed. I mean, listen, Frank Lampard is doing an incredible job. When he took over at Coventry, they were 17th in the Premier League, in the Championship table. They're now 6th, 3 points ahead of 7th with 3 games to go. Frank Lampard is doing an amazing job. I'm not going to sit here today because I think I'd lose any credibility if I sit here and say that Frank Lampard should be the next Chelsea manager. Because, look, Frank Lampard, right? I love Frank Lampard. He's probably one of my favourite humans who's ever lived. And as someone who actually supports him as a person, right, I wouldn't want Frank Lampard to come to Chelsea anymore. Right now. Maybe one day in like 4 or 5 years, perhaps. You never know. Like, it could be, might have really evolved and become a better manager by then. I think right now, the 2 times that Lampard's been the manager, we saw that he wasn't ready because an elite manager came in. Thomas Tuchel, elite gaffer, wins us Champions League, right? So it didn't look great on Lampard, even though he did well with the transfer ban, even though he finished in the top 4, whatever. We could only dream of that right now. But then the second spell, he lost 7 matches in a row, came in, took over from flipping Potter. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not been very good. It's not seen in a good light. And I wouldn't want Frank Lampard to come in when we are this bad. I wouldn't want that. John Terry for manager. Thank you, David. Thank you for all of these halftime donations, guys. It's I feel like it's even weird now to sit here and say it goes towards the Club World Cup fund, because technically it does go towards the Club World Cup fund. But, like, what am I going out there for? Do you know what I mean? Jack, thank you for the donation. Colwell is doing my Sweden. Love your content, mate. I mean, that was one of the worst first halves from Levi Colwell of the season, and we've seen a few of them. We really have. This has been a nightmare. And you're telling me this isn't a system problem. I have not said that it isn't a system problem. I hope you're not directing that at me. I think the system's rubbish. I think we should just go back to basics, because I don't believe these footballers are bad players, but I think they are looking very bad because the system is very, very poor and it is not designed. It's just too predictable. I think when you look at Man City, for example, which is what Enzo Maresca bases his Chelsea team off of, okay? Pep Guardiola is an unbelievable football manager because he's won so many trophies. So not only are players inspired by him, but they will go above and beyond to execute what he says. The Man City players, there's a mixture of great experience in there and youth and you know, quick, speedy wingers and everything. There's a balance in there. Chelsea don't have a balance. So you've got like a B-Tech version of an A-Tech manager with B-Tech players, and we're trying to compete with an A-Tech squad of Man City with a B-Tech squad. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Like, we can't compete with this 4D chess game because we ain't good enough. Thank you, Ayamiku, for the $5 donation. I just watch your channel now after every 15 minutes of Chelsea game. Nothing to watch, no fun anymore, no moment of belief, no fight. Couldn't agree more, mate. Thank you, Oakley, for the $9. Some of the criticisms from Maresca is fair, but the board is the problem. 1.5 billion on these players is ridiculous. Who else can the manager play? I mean, this is the thing. This is the strongest team that he could have played, so who knows? The pro of pro gamers, invert Maresca to unemployed. That might be up there with the comment from Bill Fry earlier as the best donation comment of the day. Guys, we're in the stream now. Make sure you've smacked a like on the stream and subscribe to GBFC if you haven't already done so, because 6 Things We Learned will be live straight after full time. And unfortunately, I just think we are only heading in one direction. I think the season is capitulating before our very eyes. We need a miracle in the second half. We need Lavia to come on. I think we need Jackson off. If it's me right now, right, I am taking off. Part of me wants to actually take Reece James off. If I'm being honest, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Caicedo right back and Lavia and Enzo Fernandez. And if you're going to keep inverting, I don't want this inverting bullshit. But maybe Reece came off. And if you're going to insist on inverting, put Caicedo at right back and have Lavia and Enzo in the middle so we don't get overran. And I'd also stick Neto up front, take Jackson off and bring Sancho on. Caicedo's had a bad game. This is the worst game I've seen Caicedo play for a long time, by the way. That shows you the levels that we are at in this match right now. Even Caicedo's playing bad. Lavia on, Enzo off. You are suggesting taking our only poacher off. What do you mean poacher, bro? A poacher means he gets on the end of things. Jackson doesn't get on the end of the ball. Jackson does not do anything. We know that he could do, but he doesn't. He don't care. 4-3-3. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That is the play. That is the play. Winning on XG. No, I'm not doing any of these. I'm not listening to any of these. Coach to win, XG. Like I'll reference XG, but I'm telling you now, like it's not a positive. I've actually muted so many people on Twitter because all they do is try and spin things in a it makes me feel sick. Helio Z, thank you for the $5 donation. These American owners have no passion or basic knowledge of football. They only care about the profit margins. Chelsea is a business to them. Yep, Spreadsheet FC. We know it. 3.8k viewers. I know. This has been a great stream. It's just a shame that the football is always so bad. But make sure you smack a like on the stream, guys, even if you just do that for me. I know that the football is not worth liking, but it does help the channel grow. And like I said earlier, the channel does better when Chelsea are winning, and I don't see where we're going to ever get a win from, so is what it is. Kinder Joy time. You asked, we delivered.
Easter special.
It is an Easter egg special.
So every week, she's been collecting little toys.
We've been maybe we should stop doing this and Chelsea might win.
Oh dear.
Nah.
Oh, there's a lot of people in there.
There is a lot of people in here.
What's the score now?
Still 1-0.
Oh no.
Could you not tell?
I'm not. I've got my AirPods in.
Right, what do you think it is?
I think it's gonna be a tiger today.
Tiger.
Or a...
Oh, no, that's the foodie one.
That's a junkie.
Right, thank you for that donation. I don't know who that is.
Peter Schofield, I'm going to guess it's Peter.
Oh, it's a horse.
Oh, it's a horse.
Go and build it then.
Okay.
Oh, it's egg day. Oh, wow, we're about to get the second half. All the players are back out. Shit me. Well, second half is about to get underway. Chelsea kicking from right to left this time. And we have got 45 minutes to save our season, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not convinced at all. I'm really not convinced. Jadon Sancho's coming on. I mean, great. That's actually good. That is not a sarcastic great either. That is a genuine happy great. Sancho goal loading. We do need to score quickly. It is, at this point, desperate. Guys, thank you for tuning into the halftime show. We are underway for the start of the second half. Make sure you smack that like button. We're almost at 1.7k likes now. This could actually be the most liked stream of the season, which we're always aiming to break the GBFC records, that's for sure. Is there anything else to have? Yeah, these are great.
Are they nice?
Yeah, they're really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can make you chocolate milk, I can make you crumpet, I can make you...
Nah, actually, I'm okay, G, thank you. No, thanks, I'm good. Did you guys say that Madweki's come off? You've got to be having a laugh. Oh my goodness. Madweki's come off. The most threatening player in the team's come off. He's having a laugh. Sancho and Gusto have come on for Madweki and James. Sancho plus Gusto on... I just don't understand that. Like, Madueke is the only player that can actually, like, probe and hurt defences. Sancho gets out-muscled immediately by Tete. Christopher Gillett, thank you. Is that the same name as the referee? Maresca is selfish. He is targeting the Conference League over the Prem just to be able to say he won 2 trophies back-to-back. He has an eye on the Club World Cup. I mean, look, we ain't going to win the flipping Club World Cup, mate. I'll tell you that much. Like, we are not winning the Club World Cup. Go on, Neto. Someone move for him. That's a foul from Iwobi. Neto for Sancho. Why Noni? I mean, I still think Neto... I don't know, man. He's just the same thing, isn't it? Little shuttle runs and then he bursts past players and then what? Do you know what I mean? Come on, Chelsea. Put the ball in the box. Neto and Enzo Fernandez are over the free kick. An early goal in the second half, bit like we saw against flipping Ipswich, could give us something. But so far, it's been an absolute shocker. Enzo Fernandez puts the ball in the box. Oh, and it bounces off of Colwill. It's going to be a Chelsea corner. Colwill was nearly on the end of that. Chelsea corner. Come on. Jackson's done nothing in this game so far, that's for sure. Guys, make sure you subscribe to GBFC, because 6 Things We Learned, the post-match review series, out after every single game. GBFC memberships, also linked in the description. Go on, Sancho's in. Cut back. Oh, no, it just dribbles across the face. Like, Chelsea, we got to go for this, man. We absolutely have to go for this. I don't care if we can see 3 more, if it means we're flipping, just trying to attack. Gusto now stepping forward. Left-footed pass out to Neto. Neto, it's shocking, but like, what is he doing, man? What is Neto doing? Neto keeps on saying bro towards Jackson. Jackson and Neto now arguing. Like, just Jackson's just awful, man. Awful. But don't worry, Maresca wants the same kind of profile of striker. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Come on. Cucurella getting forward now. Palmer. Oh, Palmer, man. And he's moaning at the referee. It's not a foul, Cole. You're just getting muscled off the ball. He used to protect the ball so well. He used to be just so aware of everything around him. Now he just doesn't have a clue. Honestly, what has happened to Cole Palmer? Like, every time I see him play now, it's like, it's red box. It's red box every time. Kevin, thank you for the donation. Maresca obsessed with Neto, feel like he hates Noni. I mean, at this point, I don't care. I really don't. Jackson, nice pass. Sancho. Palmer's just looking for it, man, but it's just... Chelsea players are all just putting their arms out to the side, looking at one another. It's just blame FC, man. So shit. The ref was in Cole's way. I mean, it's Anthony Taylor. You've got to try and play around it because you just know what he's going to be like. Well, 6 minutes into the second half, and we've had all the ball and done nothing with it, as per usual. But don't worry. We need 2 goals without Fulham scoring to even be in with a sniff of Champions League football. Because Jackson doesn't even control the ball. Just take him off. Bring Tyreek George on, please. Jackson is finished, man. Jackson is finished. I don't understand how he can play this bad. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Alex Iwobi skins Enzo Fernandez. And the cross is in. Well played, Sancho. And Sancho runs into trouble as well. Look at the Fulham players swarming. Oh, dear. PJ, thank you for the donation. Chelsea on the attack now. Jackson on the left wing. He's got Sancho there. Play it now. What? Oh, my goodness me. Nah, take him off. Take him off. What a waste, man. Take him off now. Immediately. That is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Sancho, all Jackson's got to do is pass it. Look up and pass it. He's there dribbling like, what do I do with the ball? Melt, mate. Absolute flipping melt. Get him off. Gusto with the shots. Straight at Leno. Thank you, PJ, for the donation. Lavia on, Caicedo and Jackson off. Wow, I don't think you can take Caicedo off personally, but... I mean, that's probably the best shot that Malo Gusto's ever hit, to be fair, but... Deary me. Just... You did still. I was literally about to ask you for the spoon. What do we have then? A horse? Wow.
A horse that, like, does this, look.
Oh, wow. Just like me. Thanks, darling. Blimey. The collection's getting big now. Right, I'm eating a Kinder Joy. I need something positive to happen in my life right now. Foul from Caicedo's had a bad game today too. Put Sanchez up front. This is so bad. Enzo Fernandez is such a sloppy footballer sometimes, isn't he? Good header from Colwell away. Every time Fulham get the ball near the box, they look so much more like scoring than we do. No. Get on the end of it. Fernandez, just make the tackle. Fulham asking for a back pass. Good throw from Sanchez. Sancho now. Now, I'm done with this club, man. I am. Absolutely done with them. Enzo, go on. Jackson. Yes, good ball. Neto. Oh, and he hits it straight at the goalie. How have you hit that straight at the goalie? Oh, I just can't deal with it anymore. I just can't deal with it. They're so bad. Like, what do they do in training? What do this lot do in training? Other than just practice being in the wrong position. Apparently, Igbali has already done a deal to sell Escobar. Who the bloody hell's that, mate? Someone said Tosin out when he isn't on the pitch. I mean, he's not on the pitch because he's not good enough to be a Chelsea centre-back. Simple as. Anyway, 56 minutes gone. Fulham 1, Chelsea 0. Fulham with a corner, looking more like scoring than Chelsea again. Such a waste of time. It really is such a waste of time. Like, the season is done. And you know what? I kind of hope people don't even go to the game against Everton next week, because the Conference League games, like, I don't think it will hurt them too much, the owners. Like, it's time to protest again. It is time to get back out there, because look, people belittled the protest last time just because people didn't show up. But more people would be more inclined to flipping talk about it online than actually flipping doing anything positive with it. Too many people also saying, oh, but it's not targeted properly. Like, what do you mean? It's targeted at the flipping owners, man. They've absolutely killed the football club to the point where it's actually non-returnable now. Love the energy this half. Let's go, boys. I mean, do we though? Like, are you seeing something I'm not, David? I'm sorry. We're just giving the ball away every time we get it. Like, it's... Season's done, mate. Absolutely done. This is going to take a miraculous, it's going to take an Easter bloody miracle, you know, for us to win this game from here. And a draw's not good enough. It's not good enough. And again, I don't want to see any flipping positivity if we finish 1-1 here. Oh, it was a great comeback, wasn't it? Really good second half. Shut up. Shut up. Fulham on the attack again. Gusto does well, gets back and wins the ball. Oh my goodness. You can't even pass a simple ball, bro. Oh. Oh my goodness. The boys gave everything. They didn't though, did they? They just didn't. The boys didn't give everything. Do you know what? Like, even the cliches don't work anymore because they don't give everything. They don't. Lewis Ayer, time to boycott the games. I'm not even mad, just hopeless. Oh, what a touch from Sessegnon. It's gone out. Neto should have scored. Yep, Neto should have scored. There was also Nicholas Jackson should have tried to get his body on the line in the first half. Like... Genuinely, there's so many what if could have beens. You know what I mean? Like Jackson and Palmer, Maresca said it himself. If these guys don't start scoring, we're not going to get Champions League. And they've been probably the two worst players on the pitch, to be quite honest. And like now's the time to show up. Do you know what I mean? Like if we'd have won today, we'd be 2 points behind third. Everything to play for. Where is the belief? Did you watch Aston Villa last night? I keep bringing this game up because it was so good to watch. Aston Villa 4, Newcastle 1. Aston Villa, 30 seconds into the game, Ollie Watkins getting a shot away, deflects, goal. Newcastle won 6 in a row before that game. Aston Villa, though, incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's a team that wants it. That's a team that played in the Champions League on Tuesday night, beat PSG 3-2. Yes, they went out of the competition, but they're like, do you know what? They want those nights every week. Chelsea players don't want Champions League football. You can tell that because they play like shit every time they play. Aston Villa players are like, nah, God, I wanted at least, you know, a semi-final against Arsenal. 2 more of these with the anthem, please. That's what Aston Villa have said. And then yesterday against Newcastle, they did the first thing in that job towards getting there. Jadon Sancho. That's a good effort from Sancho. Well played, mate. Leno with the save. Everton will obliterate us. Yeah, no, I think... I don't know. I don't know, man. Get John Terry in for the Club World Cup at this point, honestly. I'm losing the desire to even bother watching Enzo Maresca's Chelsea anymore. I really am. Theo Jervis, hi George, big fan of the streams. Just a quick one from me. Why are we so shite? I mean, just watch any of my videos, and you'll probably get a good idea. Now Jadon Sancho again. At least he's trying to make something happen. Nice ball to Palmer. Cut back. Cucurella on his right foot. That's going in, and that is a good block from Robinson. It looked as though it could have been going in. Now Jackson falls to the ground again, as per usual. Does nothing. Terry would crack the whip. I mean, look, I think sometimes that's all you need. You need somebody to go in there and just rip into them. Do you know what I mean? Just rip into them. I would love John Terry for the Club World Cup if we can't get a flipping manager in. Do you know what? As much as I don't think Maresca's the right man anymore, clearly, because he can't motivate the players still aren't good enough. End of. End of story. Guys, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because 6 things we learned is going to be an interesting one today. We are closing in on 2,000 likes on the stream as well. Make sure you've hit the like button on the stream. If you can for me, that would be great. We need more changes. Mr. Maresca, we're not doing anything. We're not creating anything. But nope. Now Jackson. What are we going to do? Enzo Fernandez. Now Neto. Going to cut it back on his left again. Crosses it. And Leno gets a touch on it. Will be a Chelsea corner. Fulham players want a foul. Honestly, Mark Guiu would have actually been useful because at least you've got a different kind of option. He always was pressing. He was always running. "26 minutes to save our season. Fulham 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea with a corner. Neto puts the ball into the box. Headed away from Bassi. No one close to him. Malo Gusto volleys it and it goes behind him. I'm not joking. Cole Palmer drills it low straight at Leno. Shocking. Malo Gusto just hit a volley on the edge of the area that went behind him. I'm not kidding. That's the levels that we have right now. Oh, dear. This is killing me. Chelsea won't get Europa League. I mean, it's just insane, isn't it? It's absolutely insane how far we've fallen. The players don't want to be here. Get rid of them then. Sell them all. I don't care. I've literally got no affinity to over half this squad. I couldn't care less about them, honestly. Like, I like Cole Palmer. I feel sorry for him. I like Caicedo. I like Reece James. And I like Marc Cucurella. Other than that, I don't care about this squad whatsoever. I really, really don't. I love Trev as well. But even then, like, I don't think Trevor Chalobah wins you a Premier League. I don't see how we still haven't bought Lavia on in this game. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Enzo Fernandez, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. Like, he has these spells, like I said earlier. He has these spells where he's really good. And then he has these spells where he's awful. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Schlepper Simon. Are we still paying a rugby player to boost mentality? Honestly, like, it's just, at this point, it's actually funny. Like, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. I seriously mean that. Like, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. How can you employ a mentality monster to come in and what? Like, scare the players off to the point where their mentality dies? Like, what's this blooming New Zealand rugby coach done? other than just make this team shit. Like, there's no mentality in this flipping squad. Don't talk to me about mentality monsters. Stop bringing in people from other sports. Why have they fired the medical team at Chelsea to bring in a flipping independent medical team that are used by musicians and bands and Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters? Like, oh, is this elite level sports science, is it? No, it's called cutting costs. The hacker dance. Oh, that would be nice. At least that would actually get you a bit of value from your ticket. Embarrassment. Absolute embarrassment. Thank you, Danielle Barrett, for the donation. We need our 2012 team back. Imagine, if only... What's that song? If I could turn back time, if I could find a way... Da 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 na 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 na. I need to think of a new career. What can I do? I mean, I've got more GBFC. Make sure you subscribe to more GBFC as well. At least, like, I don't recognise the club. How am I going to be able to make more content about them? Cher, that's the singer. Yeah, she's great, she isn't she? If I could turn back time. If I could find a way. Big tune. It's like, I feel like the clock's going so slowly, but it doesn't matter how many minutes we get. We're not scoring. We're not scoring in this game, I tell you. This guy is bored. No, you're spot on. Thank you, Phantom of Many Topics. Sub in T. T George. Yeah, I mean, look. Mate, we need to do something. We need to do something. Sancho's looked bright since he's come on, to be fair, but... Nah, I blame everyone, man. It's not... Like, the players are just not good enough. They're just not good enough. Cole Palmer. Oh, that sums it up. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Game over. Game over. We've lost. We've lost. We've lost. It's done. Palmer's finished. In this team right now, Palmer's finished. I'm not saying he's finished as a footballer. I'm not going to make such a dross statement like that. But in this team, this season, Palmer is done. Palmer is done. We've given up. I'm giving up right now. I'm giving up. We're not going to score. We're not going to score. Buriram FC would smash this Fulham side. You see that video? It's a good one, right? Oh. I've never seen such a bad Chelsea team. This is Fulham's first ever double over us. Say congratulations to them. No, congratulations to Fulham. Congratulations to Fulham. You've beaten a really shit team. Well done. What do you want? A flipping medal? Even Silva is a better manager than Maresca. Oh, here we go. Harry Wilson. He's going to score. He's going to score. 8th place incoming. Oh, mate, honestly, I don't care anymore. I actually don't care. This is the game that has completely crucified my desire to even care. I don't give a shit. I'm lying because I actually give a lot of shits. Do you know what I mean? But right now I'm trying to hold it together so that I don't just flipping go off my flipping nut, because the fans are chanting for Lampard to come back. I mean, look, guys, if you don't... It's over. Maresca cannot stay at this club. He's got no one left to back him. Does anyone still back Maresca? Really? Really? Like, I'm sick of hearing people still trying to find some form of justification. Because everything they say is just wrong. Plain and simply wrong. The manager's job is to motivate the players, to get the best out of them. And at the time of the season when we needed it most, he's got the worst out of them. Like, that is awful management. That is not what you have at a top football club. Bruv, I love you, and this team might not watch until the Club World Cup. Thank you, David. Appreciate it, mate. The donations towards the Club World Cup fund. But, like, I might just stay at home. Egbali says we need more younger players. Well, I say Egbali needs to piss off, mate. Like, it's killed our football club. Killed it. Thank you, Jack Pinner, for the $5. Shout out to all the super chats today. We nearly got 2,000 likes on the stream, guys. Chelsea's season is capitulating before our very eyes. Fulham 1, Chelsea 0, 18 minutes to go. We've not had a single real good attempt in the second half either. It's just so poor. Owners out, sporting directors out, Maresca out now. I mean, I think that 6 things we learned today. We've got to make a statement. We've absolutely got to make a statement here. I don't care what other YouTubers do. I personally am not going to sit back and accept the shit that is what is happening to our football club. I'm not going to accept it. I don't care. I don't care if they try and flip in, attack the channel. I don't care. I don't care. If people don't like to hear negativity and they don't like to hear the truth, find another place to watch your videos. Honestly, it's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish. Trust the process. The process of what? I'll trust the process of kicking you out one by one from this football club. Bring on Willian for us. We might score then. Nah, if Willian comes on and scores, I swear to God, I don't know what I'll do. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and... I'm trying to stay calm here because I'm inside, right? I'm actually just sad. I'm sad. When it's like football is about, like, you know, it happens so fast. It's you're excited and then 90 minutes happens and then it's like happy, sad, anger, you know, like little buzz things. I'm actually just sad, but it's like it's a longing sad. That's the worst kind because that's the one that lasts. Do you know what I mean? That kind of sad where it's like, you know what it was, you know what it's not going to be again until, you know, things that are, and, you know, it feels like things are not in our control, but I'm telling you, there is in our control. We can hurt these owners by making it loud. Make that message loud. And it has to be directed to the owners, not the sporting directors, because the sporting directors won't sack themselves. They won't sack themselves. They think they're doing fine. They're not. Thank you, number -0. Sonia Bombastor would whip these boys into shape. Thank you, Roy, for the $2. George, we're with you. We want what's best for the club. I mean, yeah, I hope everybody does, to be honest, because I'm going to tell people today, don't go to Everton. Don't go to Everton. 3-0 Arsenal against Ipswich. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Arsenal, proper team. We're disgusting. Feels like your 16-year-old dog is on his deathbed. The dog is never coming back and all you have left are memories. Honestly, like, I'm so happy. And I'll say this now, I'm so happy I've watched Chelsea win 2 Champions Leagues. Because I'll tell you what, the feeling, both of those nights, was like nothing I've ever experienced before. The first one, lost for words, couldn't speak. For literally almost a whole day. The second one, I was flipping off my head, but unbelievable. We're never going to experience that again if these guys are in the club. Never. The only way is to get these lot out of this flipping football club. And honestly, guys, just think about those memories of when we won the Champions League. Where were you? Think about it, because we're not going to experience this again. So that's why everyone has to protest. That's why everybody has to amplify the noise, right? And that's why, I'm genuinely here, not just saying it because this is my job and I want you to like the videos, I want you to share the videos, I want you to comment on the videos. Now I really do. Because I'm going to flip and say the message as it is. We want these guys out. Because they've killed it. So sharing the videos with your Chelsea friends on your Chelsea accounts or whatever you do is going to help somewhat. And I'm going to try and figure out if there's anything that can be done for another protest before the end of this season. Because as much as I don't live in the UK, so I can't actually physically be there, like, I can definitely amplify things that are happening. Like, you got Lavia on the bench here. Go on. Gusto. Straight at flipping Leno. Oh, I want the game over. I want the game to be over. We're not going to score. We're not even close. We're not even close. Guys, make sure you smack a like on the stream. We are close to 2,000 likes. This has just been such a bad Chelsea performance. And he's only made 2 subs. He's bringing on Tyreek George now. Why is Lavia not coming on? Do you know what I mean? Like, even Kieran Dewsbury Hall at this point. Bring him on. Just bring him on. So shit. Nicholas Jackson's coming off. Good. I don't want to see him play for us again this season. Rubbish. He's rubbish. He don't try. Okay, now I'm starting to feel flipping annoyed. I'm just angry now. Do you know what I mean? Tete coming off for Fulham. God, it's cold in here. 6 things all red today. I tell you what, mate. Mr. Super Chat, lad. Sorry, mate. I can't see it. Sorry if I did. Guys, make sure you've smacked a like on the stream. Wolves are winning at Man United. I told you they'd win there. Wait, who scored the Wolves goal? Sarabia. That guy, he's turning up, isn't he? Can't believe how shit we are. I've never in my life seen such a bad Chelsea team. Fulham are about to do the double over us. Cucurella is going to get a yellow card for that now. Red Maresca. Oh, my stream's frozen. Brilliant. Love that. Chelsea is hard to watch. Taxi for Maresca, people are saying. I mean, it's that point now, isn't it? Like, really, Champions League football it's virtually impossible. Mathematically, it is going to be possible still, but it's not possible, guys. It's not. Look at the Fulham XG. Fulham's XG is probably almost nothing, right? Expected 0.17. Like, feeble, toothless team. Honestly, feeble, toothless team. Embarrassing to the establishment that is Chelsea Football Club, I'm telling you. Do I think we're going to get top 10? Yeah, we'll get top 10. We'll get top 10, don't worry. But I think Maresca's got to go, guys. He's got to go. This is the most uninspired set of Chelsea players when there's so much to play for. So much. They don't care. They don't care. He is worse than Pochettino. And I really didn't like Pochettino for 80% of the time he was at Chelsea. 80%. The last bit, I was like, yeah, all right, he's got these boys playing now, like, decent. Maresca can't even get these boys to play. He can't even get these boys to play. Oh, 9 minutes to score 2 goals and save our season. PJ, thank you for the donation. Bill Gates is here spamming scores. So Bill Gates is going to get hidden on the channel. Should introduce a black box / grey, meaning get the F out of this club. Do you know what? Maybe that is not a bad idea, you know? Come on. 7 minutes to go. Neto. Oh, my word. What is that cross, bruv? Sancho. Come on, Chelsea. Inspire me. Do something. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Go on, Tyreek George. Yes, he scored! Tyreek George has scored! It's 1-1. Chelsea are alive. Chelsea are alive. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-1. 7 minutes to go. Tyreek George, what a finish. What a moment for the boy. Do it again, son. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again, mate. It's 1-1 at Craven Cottage with 6 minutes to go. And out of nowhere, because honestly, I thought we were absolutely done here. That is a beautiful finish. He's just swiped his right foot at it. He's hit it with power. Pedro Neto with another unbelievable celebration. Okay, 7 minutes. Let's have it then, shall we? Tyreek George with the goal. Blimey. Okay. We might have something left. Maybe. Strange. Thank you for the €6. Chelsea at second. Maresca. We're not in the title race. Chelsea now struggling to get Champions League. Maresca's a bad coach. I mean, look. The equaliser doesn't really change too much because a draw isn't really helpful either. It's win or bust. I still believe it's win or bust. So, but we got a chance now. We have a chance. We've got 5 minutes here. And it's a free kick to Fulham in a dangerous position. Yellow card for Moises Caicedo. He's lucky that wasn't the last game. But anyway, guys, make sure you smack a like on the stream. We are about to breeze past 2,000 likes. And make sure you are subscribed to the George Benson Football Channel. Because as much as I am very much sick and tired of what I'm seeing week in, week out, I will always be here. That is the truth. I will always be making videos about Chelsea. I will always be watching. As much as I don't really want to right now, I will be. All right? So, misses 2 games. No, he doesn't. It got removed. So, that's not true. Tyreek George. That is a brilliant goal. Come on. Pereira blasts it over. Well, under 21s are better right now. We hit 2,000 likes, guys. This is mega. This is probably, I think, the most liked stream that we've had for a game this season. So keep the likes coming in. We've got 3.5k. Come on, Chelsea. We actually need to start creating chances because Fulham, since we've scored, Fulham look like the ones. Caicedo suspended. No, I think it's changed. Come on, Chelsea. Palmer gives it to Neto. Go on, Neto. Do something. He's beating his man. Go on. Go on, Pedro Neto. Oh, he should have passed it. Why is he shooting from there? Why is he shooting from there? Who got the assist, by the way, for... Who got the assist for Tyreek George's goal? Come on, Chelsea. 3 minutes to go. Palmer got the assist. Did he? No, he didn't. I don't think it was anybody. Come on, Chelsea. Guys, stop with the fake goal stuff. Like, there's no point. Like, there's really no point. Like, it just ruins the stream. Like, what's the point? It's weird. Like, you're proper weird. Come on, Chelsea. 2 minutes to go. Get that goal. If we win now, I mean, it changes everything. Malagusto's gone down. Tosin playing 9. We've got to win. A draw doesn't help us. It just doesn't help us. That guy's getting blocked. He's a twat. Yeah, like a draw here is useless. It means we're still 2 points behind Villa and Forest. Tosin's coming on. We're sticking big Tosin up front. Gusto's had to come off. Hamstring injury for Gusto by the looks of things. Well, Tyreek George has at least given Chelsea something to hope for here. I mean, at least Tosin, it's like the Maguire. It's like putting Maguire up front. Ruben Amorim knows he's not a striker, but he'll put him up front when we need a goal. We need a goal desperately now. Like, Tosin should be playing up front, mate. How much added time is there going to be? There's not going to be a lot of added time, is there? Because settling for a 1-1. No, there's no way. You've got to win. Like, you have to win. 4 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay, we've got 6 minutes, guys, to get a winner. Come on. The thing is, we've not really created anything since the goal. That's the problem. There isn't like this urgency. Like, we need a bit of gusto. Do you know what I mean? I know he's just gone off, but like, I don't mean that gusto. I mean some like some oomph. God, it's cold. Iwobi. No, it's Traore. Sorry. Pereira. Oh, Sanchez, he needed to be alert to that. Offside anyway. Another injury. Come on, Chelsea. Get forward. Palmer, run. Cole's just... Oh, and look at that. Anthony Taylor stops the game as well. Pratt. Vinicius is down. It's not a head injury. Why has he stopped it? Maresca's barking some orders at Jadon Sancho. Like, Palmer, just make the run. Like, it's ridiculous. Why has he stopped the game for that? Nothing wrong with that. Brilliant take from Sanchez too, by the way. I'll say that. Anthony Taylor, twat. And he'll still, you know what? He'll still blow the whistle. That was a full minute, basically, there. That's a full minute. And Taylor will definitely blow the whistle at 6. 100%. Class A wanker, that bloke. Well, we got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to score a winner. Or could Fulham just make this even worse? But I tell you what, as much as it's been a kind of like perk up towards the end of the game, this is still not a good result. This is still a bad result. You can't go into a game like this and not win. Colwill, Tyreek George. Oh. Trap it, get your foot on it, keep it in. He'll blow at 5:59. You bet he will. Guys, make sure you subscribe to GBFC because straight after this, we are recording 6 Things We Learned. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Get it forwards. Go on, Enzo. Go on. Get it in. Go on. Neto on the turn. Oh, what a goal! Come on! Get in! We've done it! We've actually done it! It's 2-1! Everyone's on the pitch! Chelsea fans are going bonkers! We've actually scored! We have turned it around! It's 2-1! We're still in it! We're actually still in it! We're alive! Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea are alive! It is Fulham 1, Chelsea 2, and it is a thumping goal from Pedro Neto. I mean, fair play. Oh my word. What a goal. What a finish that is. What a finish. We are alive. We have somehow unearthed some remontada spirit of the week. Do you know what I mean? That is such a brilliant hit from Neto. What a goal that is. That is some strike. He has rifled it past Burned Leno. Whatever you want to call him. We don't care. Because this is going to be 3 points at this rate. Hold on. What a goal. What a goal from Neto. I mean, I've been so downbeat this whole game. Because there's been good reason to be. But we have turned it on here. We have absolutely turned it on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, please hold on. Sanchez holds it. Guys, we're gonna win. We're actually gonna win. I need a pee so bad. I might have to wet myself. I can't leave. I cannot leave. I can't believe it. Let me change the score in the stream. I mean, this is about as... I actually genuinely am beyond shocked. I'm beyond shocked, guys. We've come back and I'm not going for a pee. I'm not doing it. I can't leave. Like, we have sat here for the last 3.5 hours and I've not left this seat. My legs are almost stuck to the leather of this chair. Maresca's got a yellow. Okay, I like that. That's good for me. I like yellow cards for the manager at this point in the game. It shows that you care. Come on. 1 minute to go. Tyreek George and Pedro Neto have somehow saved Chelsea. Big up to all of you in the chat. Smack a like right now. Let's see how many likes we can end this stream with. There's 4,500 of you in here. Smack a like right now. We are into the 96th minute. Smack a like on the stream now. Let's go. I need a pee, but I'm not leaving. All right, I'm not leaving. Come on. Pedro Neto has scored a worldie. W's in the chat right now. Spam up the W's. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, David, for the $20 donation, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, yes. Come on. This is mega. Mega, mega, mega. Can we hold on? Spam up the W's. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Come on. Yes, come on. Caicedo. He's in. Go on. Oh. Whoa. That's perfect, though. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. Anthony Taylor's got to blow it. Flicked away from Colwill. Chelsea are about to steal it at Craven Cottage. Spam up the W's. We're holding on. Come on. This is huge. This is actually huge. This could genuinely be massive. There's been some stinky performances out there today. Some serious Pongoose performances. But we are finding a way. We're digging deep. We're showing that we do have some bollocks. And it's over. It's a huge win. Huge win for Chelsea. Oh, it's not over. It's over. Yes, now it's over. Come on. We have won. Fulham don't do the double over us. Guys, thank you for the likes on the stream. Smack a like right now. There's a $10 donation at the very end from David. Smack a like. There's a donation from Helio Z. It's an Easter miracle. I said we needed an Easter miracle. We've got it. Smack a like on the stream right now. And I will see you in the Six Things video. It's coming your way right now. That is mega. That is absolutely mega. I need a pee, but I'm going to wet myself. I don't care. We're out. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oh.